Dell. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
So, you're a brain surgeon?
Yeah, but part-time. Part-time brain surgeon, full-time football fan.
How is that possible?
AT&T 5G. With reliable football alerts and fast streaming, I am always thinking about the game.
Well, I hope not when you're operating.
No, I operate during my football lunch breaks.
AT&T 5G is fueling full-time fans who are on the clock, even when their team isn't. It's not complicated. AT&T 5G is fast, reliable, secure. 5G requires compatible device and plan. 5G may not be available everywhere. Visit att.com/5G for you to learn more.
Hey, Ray Magliozzi here. Have you ever cooked a really fine gourmet meal? Yeah, me neither. But I'm told it all comes down to the ingredients. And when I need ingredients to improve my car, the place I go is eBay Motors. Whether you roasted your last transmission, graded your current floor mats, or pureed your side view mirror on a lamppost, eBay Motors has the right parts at the right prices. 122 million of them. And by the way, if you recently fired up your grill, don't worry, eBay Motors has grills too. eBay Motors. Let's ride.
For all the night owls, late-nighters, and sleepyheads out there, there's a solve for your morning blues. A delicious and savory breakfast from Mickey D's. Because if you can't be a morning person, at least you can even the odds.
Wake up to a sausage McMuffin with egg for just $2.50 at McDonald's. And the odds of you having a great day are now way, way in your favor.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Price and participation may vary.
Amazon has you covered. They are offering more jobs than Jersey has hoagies. Plus, you can earn sign-on bonuses up to $3,000 and pay up to $24.25 per hour. Many jobs come with great benefits that start on your first day. And Amazon offers a variety of paths for career growth. They even have flexible shifts and schedules, so you can work when it works for you. Go to Amazon.com/JerseyJobs to get started today. Amazon is proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Introducing the next generation of compact digital manifolds from Testo. Best-in-class Bluetooth range and wireless clamps. Easy to use, fast, accurate results. Large graphics, all in one compact, rugged package. Testo digital manifolds are field-ready, fully smart, and fully wireless, just like the top HVAC technicians who use them. For a digital manifold that won't test your patience, visit Testo.com to find a local distributor near you or order online at Testo.com. Testo.
In business, days don't just come and go. Every day counts. Whatever your day brings, with Comcast Business, you'll have the solutions you need to make the most of it. Like the power of the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses, the freedom to control your network from anywhere, and advanced cybersecurity to help protect every device on it. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
I'm not saying you have to love football. We all have different likes and dislikes, people. Personally, I'm not a fan of the avocado. I just don't like the mouthfeel. But if you're someone who loves football, truly loves it, well, my sportsbook app might be the greatest thing that has ever happened to you.
Must be 21. Gambling problem? New Jersey and Pennsylvania. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia. It's time now for Cuz Radio.
What up, Cuz? Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding?
Talking with the Cuz.
Go Cuz. How you doing?
Stairs rips one into the night.
Stolen by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
Look, Cuz, don't even try it, okay?
Now here's Anthony Gargano.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, Cuz?
Happy Tuesday to all across the Delaware Valley. All right, this is it. All right, we begin the final stretch. Washington, Giants, Washington, Dallas. This is it. The last stretch of hope in life. So what the heck? What the bleep? Let's go. Let's go Birds, man. I'm curious. I actually can't wait for Sunday to see how they respond to what's going to happen this week. What do you got? How do you respond? monster game. You know, we just saw the end of Week 14, and here it is. You got Washington coming in. They are a 5-point favorite. Now, here's the beauty. You win Sunday, and, you know, the pressure's all on Washington because they can't drop both games to you. So, obviously, it's paramount. If you want any hope to make the playoffs, you got to win at home against Washington. You're a 5-point favorite. We all watched the game Sunday. Oh, Micah Parsons. Oh, my God, Micah Parsons. I love Micah Parsons. Oh, it sucks, Micah Parsons. Anyway, I digress. We all watched the game Sunday, and, you know, we saw Dallas basically have their way. Washington comes back. They're a little banged up. But I'm curious, man. I can't wait. I'm suspended disbelief, and I think I'm ready to go back on the cruise. Yeah, Tunis. I think now, it may just be a booze cruise around the Delaware, right? It might be over after Sunday. But, you know, I'm really into the game. So I'm curious how they're going to respond in a must-win situation at home, and you're the favorite. All right, let's go. Let's see it. Go Birds, baby. Yes, feels good. I needed a bye week to get me this. Yes. I will say, some of my happiest moments in winter with this blaring, thumping.
Hey, Philadelphia, Merry Christmas.
If you go back to the holiday miracles and the Eagles holiday moments, they're substantial. The Eagles come to play. Say whatever, I don't care what anybody says. They come to play in December and January. Like, you know, leading up to, they're always good in December. It's uncanny that they come to play in the winter. They do. And I'm hoping this is another ride where we can have a little fun. Now, you know, listen, I've kept it pretty much intact where I'm looking at this thing clinically, and if they lose, I'm not going to be brokenhearted. If Washington beats them, then Washington beats them. To me, this is all a house money season. That I'm not worried about it. I'm just actually excited and looking forward to a little Eagle football. I missed them on Sunday. Right? Like, you know, when they're not playing on a Sunday, it's not the same. And look, we all watch the games, and, you know, we watched Dallas and Washington, and there was a great game. The Buffalo-Tampa game was a great football game. Even Bears-Packers Sunday night was a great game. Last night, Rams, Cardinals, all good, fun games. But I miss my squad. When they're not there, I miss them. So I want to kind of get a little hype train going for Sunday. They should win the game. Look, you're at home, and you're a substantial favorite. Washington's banged up, right? They're missing a couple key cogs on defense. They're missing their tight end. Heineke's messed up. He's banged up. We'll see about Scary Terry and where he's at for Sunday. So, because he took a mammoth shot. Wow. McLaren. And McLaren's great. So I'm curious. Like, all right, let's go. I mean, everything's kind of points to the Eagles. And if you win, you know, again, you're also in the mix. They had last night during the game. What did you see? Also in the mix. Also in the running. In the hunt. I like in the hunt. Good morning, Tunis.
Hello, sir. Welcome back. It was nice seeing you today. Missed you yesterday.
Good day to see you, my brother.
Yeah.
We have days to burn for the holidays coming.
Yeah, I talked about we got the wacky schedules. You know,
Yeah.
I'm off Thursday, but you're in Thursday and all this kind of stuff. So it's gonna be a wild ride until the new year. But it's a good time because we have meaningful December football. You're right, December football, they're great. Remember Doug Peterson before last year, because last year was a funky year. Before last year, remember his record in December was like 11-2 all time, like something ridiculous.
No, if you go
like
back,
that.
I mean, you go back into the annals of the December, early January.
As ugly as the game was, Eagles win on Christmas Day over the Raiders.
We're going to walk
with
down
Nick
that lane
Foles.
today.
Yeah. And, I'm fired up, man. I pledged yesterday that I'm going to be wearing Eagles gear every day this week. I'm going to be Eagle man. Yesterday I had the
oh yeah.
Yesterday I was the Kelly
You're
Green.
Eagle man today.
Yeah, I'm all week, man, because it's the biggest game of the season, and it's the biggest game, man. I heard Tyrone talking about this the other day, and he's spot on. This is the biggest Eagles game since the playoff game when Wentz got knocked out. Like, because the final year of Wentz didn't go well. There was never a meaningful game all season long.
All right.
It's true.
Okay.
So it's the first time in a year plus where you see we got a legit, hey, let's go. It's a big game for the Eagles.
I don't know about that. I disagree with you guys. If you could be honest with you,
other than week 1, week 2.
I can't. Listen, I can't placate you because I love you. So if I disagree with you, I got to disagree with you.
Yeah, but what big game was there last year?
Every game's a big game. What are you talking about? And by the way, it's not like if you tell me this is the biggest game in 10 years. All right, now it's momentum, but the biggest game in what? There was
in a year plus?
There was a big game last year. At some point, they just lost them all.
Yeah, they lost them all.
All right.
Like, this is like you
over dramatized.
I'm fired up, man. It's a huge game. It's the biggest game of Hurts' career. It's the biggest game of Sirianni's career to date. All these things are true, man. I'm fired up.
I'm fired up too,
butterflies, man.
Wait, I'm excited too, but you exaggerate.
I'm going butterflies.
See, this is my problem, right? This is what the crux of our difference. Is that you blow everything out of proportion.
That's not true.
You do. Like this whole thing with them. You blow it out of proportion. It's not. You're an exaggerator. You're an exaggerator. And you don't need to exaggerate.
What game was bigger last year? Or that came close to this?
They're all big. Dude, it's the NFL.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but you knew 5-6 weeks into the season last year that it wasn't going to go well.
Like a monster game is, they're ready to take the next step for a monster run.
Yeah, but we don't have that. And we haven't had it since Carson got his head drilled into the ground by David Clowney.
This isn't a breathlessly monster. It's the first year of Sirianni. Come on.
It's a big game,
It's a big game for Nick Sirianni. It is. Every game's a big game for him. He's a rookie coach.
This is the biggest, to date, biggest game.
No, it's not. It's not.
What game was bigger this year?
The first game. Coming out and being, answering the bell.
It was 85 degrees out that day. It was a long time ago.
And then when they're facing a downward turn, right? And they lost all those games. They could have been 2-6, where it was.
Yes.
That was another big game.
All right, but
they're all bigger.
This puts you into the playoff picture.
You're in the playoff picture.
Yeah, but this one puts you into the 7th seed.
Like if you said to me, the end of the season, Eagles, Dallas needs the game. You need the game. That's a big game.
Yeah. And it'll be the biggest game to date of their careers. But this Sunday is the biggest game, man. This game, I'm gonna come away with a lot of observations from this Sunday. If things don't go well or if things do go well, yeah.
I mean, what? They're going to eclipse what? You're already observation. You're not. See, this is a media hype. A blowout proportion.
It's Nick Sirianni's first game coming off a bye. I want to see how this guy can scheme against the team coming off a bye week. They should win this game. 5-point favorites, like you said.
Let me tell you a little insight.
Okay.
The bye week is a media driven thing. It's not that big a deal. Oh my God! After a bye. Oh my God! Yeah, you know what? You could script the perfect game plan, but your execution blows.
Yes.
You could script the perfect game plan, but you're so banged up that you can't execute it. There's a million things. This is just trust. Like, you don't need the extra fan. This is the biggest game. Why even bother with that nonsense? It's a fun game. It's not true, and it's a big game. Big games. Like, are you bereft of big games in your life?
No, I'm not bereft of big games in my life.
You know what a big game is.
Yeah, but
when you have a team that's ready to win, that's ready to go on a Super Bowl run, Come on, bro.
I'm not saying this is a Super Bowl big game.
Well, that's why it's not a big game.
It is a big game for this team.
Okay.
For this team, it is a big game.
But again, if you have big game here, right? Because they're all big games. It's the NFL.
Yes,
One of the reasons why we love the NFL is that they all matter.
Yes.
Right? So this game matters. It's another NFL game. And it's a big game in that they're all big. All right? And if you put it on the scale compared to the rest of the season, it's just mildly up the north of the big game that it's always a big game.
Just mildly?
Yes.
I'm going North Pole here, man. This is a big game.
You're such a fanboy. God.
How is this not that big of a game?
It's not like, again, I compare big games to like I can go through chapter and verse and tell you big games.
Well, yeah, you could tell me NFC Championship games. I understand.
No, like regular season games that were big games. Like, all right, the Cowboys coming to town. You got to win. You got home field hanging in the balance. There's a playoffs hanging in the balance. Trying to win the division.
Yeah, if you're going to compare, yes, there have been bigger games than this one.
Well,
but
that's
for
the
this
point
year, this team, since the Clowney hit on Wentz, because last year there was no big. Last year sucked. This is the biggest game in a long time.
A long time? A year's a long time?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
A year plus? Yeah.
No, it's not. A long time. It's not. It's not. This is my issue. I'm glad you brought this up. And we stumbled upon this.
Yes.
Because there needs to be perspective. Like, perspective is a big deal. And of all the things, and I think this is our difference, the difference of perspective. If they're all big, then there's no delineation if they're all big. Because if this is big, then every year is big at the end of the year. I mean, you got to have perspective. If you're going to compare what games are and what meaning is meaningful, I keep talking to you about true meaning. We'll go take a walk in December's past, and I'll give you games that were big games.
Yeah, that were bigger than this one, for sure. But this is still a big game for this respective team.
Whatever, dude. We're going to disagree, so but it doesn't matter.
There are playoffs on the line, man.
You're a sub 500 team. There's just so big. You
shouldn't be here.
There's just so big. You're whatever. I don't want to denigrate because I'm excited, but you make me go the other way because it's not. Oh my God, heart palpitating. It's not. Like, you got butterflies?
Yes. They're fluttering,
have
man.
Have you watched Eagles before in your life?
No, this is my first time.
You got butterflies?
Yes. They shouldn't be in this position, and yet they are. So look,
this isn't a butterfly game.
Yes, it is, man.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's a pump game. I'm pumped up, but it's not butterflies.
Dude, if they lose, the season is over.
Okay.
For the most part.
All right. And then did you expect it? No, you didn't.
No, but that's what makes it even better. Is that this shouldn't be happening, but it is. It's a damn Christmas miracle, man.
No, it's not. That's my problem. Nick Foles is a Christmas miracle. 6 and 7 because they added another wild card is not a miracle.
Hey,
it's not even a Dorabas magic trick. Get some freaking perspective, Judas. Get some perspective. There's not a miracle. They added a wild card and the conference blows. That's a miracle?
Yeah, it should have happened. It should have. This is the year where it happens? When the Eagles were supposed to be bad, and here we are, 6 and 7, fighting for the 7th seed?
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No, because I'm excited, man. I got butterflies. I'm going to make you not watch the game by the end of this show.
Can I get somebody older than Massimo, please? I feel like I'm talking to my kid. Can I get somebody who actually I can have a conversation with?
What do you want to talk about?
No, I mean a caller that I can actually have a conversation with. Like, what?
We're going streaky! Yeah!
This is absurd. This whole line of conversation.
Hey, Philadelphia, Merry Christmas.
Yeah. That's a miracle, Christmas miracle. That's something that means something. I got butterflies.
Okay, don't worry about it. Enjoy the win, man.
My God. All right. We also got to talk Sixers today. I'm a little worried.
Did you have fun yesterday?
No, I had a great time. I did. I had a great time Saturday night. I actually thought I actually thought that they would win. I was doing a podcast with the T. Will. He asked me to come on his podcast, the Full Court Press. So I went on his podcast, and I go, I think they're going to win. And it kind of lined up for that. And then you knew last night was going to be ugly.
Oh, yeah. No Embiid, no Seth Curry.
So here's the point. The point I'm worried about is, we keep waiting, and I know everybody's thinking about December, right? And December, oh my God, December comes and we're going to be able to trade and we're going to get rid of Simmons. Oh my God, what if they can't? What if they can't? What if the teams go, and again, I'm saying be patient and I'm trying to be steadfast, but what if his reputation is so bad?
Then you're a 6, 7, 8 seed.
Now read between the lines.
I got you.
What if his reputation is so bad that it's going to be climbing the mountain to trade this dude?
Or you get less than what you've wanted this entire time.
Yeah, well, less than what you wanted, what does that do? That doesn't do anything for you.
It doesn't. And that, they could be a bottom half playoff seed this year. And, Tobias Harris yesterday, yo, dude, that's your night to step up, man.
Dude,
you go 5 of 12.
Dude, he at some point he never. Now, I know he's missing a point guard and it hurts him, but at some point your game has to transcend.
I'll also say this: I wouldn't have cared if he went 5 of 24.
I agree.
At least he tried taking over the game. He went 5 of 20. He put up an empty stat sheet yesterday.
I agree with you. I do.
Thanks for showing up.
I agree with you.
Tyrese Maxey's got balls, right? He goes, I got this.
Yeah.
No Joe, no Seth.
Yeah.
I got this, guys.
Yeah.
And he's a puppy.
Listen,
Mr. Max.
Listen, he is a joy, that kid.
Yes.
I love him. Now, is he the answer to get you where you need to go? No, he's not.
I would trade him if it meant Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, of course.
However, I love that kid. I do. I love the kid. And the point is correct. Tobias, come on, man. This is for the last 3 weeks since you come back from COVID. It's like, dude, you need you to step up and shoulder the scoring brunt, man. All right, we're going to have some fun today, and we're going to kick this around to start. To me, it's about perspective. Now, maybe I would say this is generational, but it should be generational because I'm not going back into the 90s.
No.
I'm just saying, if you look at perspective of what a big game is, this isn't it. It's a fun game, and it's a game that I'm looking forward to until the Tunis just completely doused my enthusiasm. But the idea of perspective of understanding what a big game is and understanding what quality is and what's a sports miracle. If we compare and contrast in sports. So if everything's grand, then nothing is grand. We'll discuss it. Let's talk. Corporalese tomato pie. Oh, man, you walk into a Corporalese bakery. Yes, you smell the baking crust with those incredible tomatoes, fresh tomatoes, that with the olive oil and the fresh basil. Oh, my God, it's amazing. I remember my mother, I didn't realize this, that tomato pie was a thing until my mother, growing up, would make this gravy bread. And I had that taste anywhere. And then I go into Corporalese. I go, oh, my God. Just like my mother, this incredible tomato pie. Since 1924, the Corporalese family's been sharing their family's favorite foods and flavors with their favorite Philadelphians. Yeah, they got 4 locations, Corporalese Bakery and Deli, Norristown, Limerick, Douglasville, and Audubon. 4 generations of pride going to everything they make. All right, everything. They have it all. Take yourself back to a better time at Corporal's Bakery and Deli, where nostalgia isn't just a word, it's an ingredient. Learn more at corporalsbakery.com.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Tough loss in Memphis. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Revivalist. Liven up your holidays with award-winning Resurgent Bourbon and Revivalist Gin delivered to your door. Go to revivalistspirits.com. Sounds good, doesn't it?
Revivalist.
I'm in, man.
I'm in on that.
It's the botanical experts. I know you know all about botanical blends, too, man.
I'm
the
a big
botanical
fan.
experts voted USA Today's top craft gin distillery and get
Revivalist,
15%
baby.
off.
Let's revive, Tunis.
15% off with promo code Fanatic. Cheers. I need a revivalist after last night's Sixers performance. They were in Memphis. Didn't realize this until yesterday. Sixers haven't won in Memphis since 2012, Ant. Did you know that?
What a great
2012. They lose 126-91. No Joel Embiid or Seth Curry. Tobias Harris, he was the star on the court. He only took 12 shots. He finished with 12 points. At least Tyrese Maxey stepped up. He finished with 23. So Sixers now fall to 15-13. At least we got a huge game to look forward to this Sunday when the Birds take on the Washington football team. It'll be at Lincoln Financial Field. Eagles coming off the bye. Jeff McClain joins the show at 11:40. This update is also brought to you by Lowe's. Get into the holiday spirit at Lowe's Winterfest with aisles of holiday festivities and savings on the season's best home tech. Keep it locked here in the Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic. 97.5 The Fanatic's Holiday Wheel is back.
Presented by the Philly Pretzel Factory, the official soft pretzel of the Philly sports band.
This year, we'll be spinning the Holiday Wheel 3 times a day.
At 8 a.m. with the John Kincaid Show. At noon with Anthony Gargano. And at 4 p.m. with Mike Missinelli.
You'll have a chance to win some amazing prizes, like a 24-hour rental of a Slingshot auto cycle from Philly Slingshot Rentals, great holiday spirits from Revivalist Spirits, and a $150 Fogo de Chão gift card. Go to the contest page on 975thefanatic.com right now and register for your chance to spin the Fanatic Holiday Wheel. Happy holidays from 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here. The end of the season is near. Week 15 gives us a big Thursday night divisional matchup between rivals Kansas City and LA. FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge, is about to make it even bigger because FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. You saw how good Kansas City was this past weekend. Patrick Mahomes, he's got it all going on. You might want to look at a lot of the overs in this game. FanDuel's hooking all customers up with $50 when you refer a friend. Plus, your friend will get $50 also. Sign up with promo code Bob before this Thursday night matchup. You could win $150 on just a $5 bet. Remember, promo code Bob.
I need a gift for the person who has everything. Everything, including a super thoughtful daughter.
It's possible with Staples Connect.
I need a holiday tech gift for my husband that will make his jaw drop at a price that won't drop mine.
Also possible because Staples Connect has big savings on the hottest holiday tech gifts. Now, Apple AirPods Pro are just $169. Explore all the great holiday tech at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 12/18. Limit 2. In-store only while supplies last.
Taco Bell presents a get-out-of-bedtime story. It's time to wake up from this amazing dream, even though you're jet skiing on lemonade. How extreme! And oh, look at that. You just won the lottery. Is that a castle? Take the keys. It's your property. What's better than swimming in space? Just wait for the big reveal. It's Taco Bell breakfast and it's actually real. So it's time to wake up and bid your dreams farewell. Because toasted breakfast burritos are waiting for you. Only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only.
Hurt on the job? You need someone who will fight for you, stand up to the insurance companies, and knows the laws in Pennsylvania. Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers, wrote the book on workers' compensation in Pennsylvania, and they will fight for you. Visit PAWorkinjury.com now. When you're hurt at work, turn to a team you can trust. With offices in Center City, Bristol, Malvern, Allentown, Reading, Sunbury, and Harrisburg. We are ready to get you the justice you deserve. Call or click today. Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers.
For the ones who get going when the going gets tough. And the ones who know we're tougher together. for the Pathfinders breaking new ground. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as fast access to experts and 24/7 customer support. Because we know you have people depending on you, so you can always depend on us. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Dell Technologies' end-of-year sale is the perfect time to upgrade tech. Save big on the latest computers featuring Windows 11 Pro that easily automate workflows. Don't forget to shop servers, storage, and top-brand electronics with savings up to 45% and all with free shipping. Call a Dell Technologies advisor to help you transform your digital workspaces with comprehensive end-to-end solutions. Find the right tech for your business needs at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Napa know-how. At Napa, get great deals on a variety of Craftsman tools all month long for those DIYers in your family. Like the 20-volt drill driver combo with a battery and charger for just $119. With a deal like that, we're putting unfinished projects on notice. Looking at you, loose doorknob. That's the drill driver combo, just $119. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how. Napa know-how. At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and NapaOnline.com. While supplies last. Offer ends 12/31/21.
Why is this oven still going? Hi, this is Dinesh.
Dinesh's Bakery just landed a sweet catering contract.
40 dozen fritters? Friday at 5 a.m.?
He needs an event planner to help him rise to the occasion.
Oh, every Friday at 5 a.m. Not a problem.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Philadelphia's hometown sportsbook. Bet Rivers is the official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Flyers. All season long, make your hockey bets with a trusted local team at Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Get started today with a special offer. Use the code 250MATCH to get up to $250 in bonus money on your first deposit. Whether you watch the Flyers game at home or at the Bet Rivers Sportsbook at Rivers Casino Philadelphia, bet with a winner at BetRivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey, it's Mike Miss here. You know, Philly sports is a big business, and we've got you covered every weekday with the Fanatic's Business of Sports Reports, powered by Pico for Business. For information on how your company can save with Pico's incentives, go to pico.com/business.
Penske Logistics is hiring CDL Class A drivers in the Central Jersey area. Join us for our hiring event on December 16th from 12 p.m. to 7 p.m. and December 17th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Located at Hilton Garden in West Hampton, New Jersey. Walk-ins welcome. Visit us or apply online at driver.penske.jobs.
All right, let's talk a little Golden Nugget Jewelers. That's where Philly gets engaged. And listen, maybe you are ready to pop the question over the holidays. And you're thinking, oh, my God, I want to do it, and I want to do it now. You got to get the ring, right? Well, you can do that. You go to 8th and Chestnut, Golden Nugget Jewelers, and see my man, Yaron. He's going to hook you up. He's going to go through everything with you. He's going to get you the perfect diamond, right, that fits in your budget, that looks amazing, that shimmers and sparkles, and the whole thing. And he's going to get you the perfect setting. Viraggio, Tacori, those are the designers. Match it together for the perfect ring. Now it's up to you about your proposal. You got a good proposal idea? Go to the contest page at 97.5thefanatic.com. The one with the best idea will win a $3,000 gift card from Golden Nugget Jewelers to be used on any engagement ring in the store. That's right. That's $3,000. Visit Golden Nugget Jewelers online at goldennuggetjewelry.com. Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
10 o'clock hour brought to you by Window Nation. Take advantage of Window Nation's 50% off sale on all style windows. Plus, make no down payment with no payments and no interest for 12 full months. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com.
Get excited!
All right, 10:30 across the Delaware Valley. Tuesday before, oh my God, the biggest game in the history of the franchise. Listen, I'm not telling you no boom, 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 boom. I'm excited. I came in pumped up until you made it ridiculous, but I was excited until you kind of doused me with reality.
But is it wrong to say that this is the biggest game of the season? It's the biggest game since the playoff game against the Seahawks. All these things are true.
What does it mean? Again, I look for meaning. And maybe this is where our age difference lies, and you're my little brother. Because I'm in search of meaning. Okay? I want something that means something. So this season is in search of what? Of finding players, of seeing a coach, of all this stuff, right? It's what I said. I'm looking at it sans emotion because, look, they're not that good. And the only reason why, truthfully, that they're in the hunt right now is because they added another playoff. I mean, let's be real. I mean, and that's my only point. It's not about that. Look forward to it. Have fun. I'm excited about it. But this whole notion that, you know, butterflies, if you got butterflies for this, I mean, what did you have for the Super Bowl?
Oh,
bats?
More, yes.
Like, you know, pterodactyls?
I was Ozzy Osbourne. I ate bats before the Super Bowl.
I mean, that's my point. Is like, there has to be perspective. There has to be meaning. I look for meaning. I truly do. This is what I'm focused on. I want to see meaning. I want something that resonates. And the reason why this season, it's all about putting together a team that can compete year in, year out for a Super Bowl. It's not about short-term thinking.
No.
You know, let me go out and get drunk for a night. Well, that's not the end of all. Like, this is about something that has to last. That's what this is about. It's about it's about a meaningful team, a meaningful game. You know, this every team can say this. And that's my point about, you know, butterflies, not butterflies.
Well, it's so unexpected. I thought they would max out at 6 wins. They have a chance to win game number 7 and leap into the 7th seed of the playoffs.
Once you look at, like, I don't see what you see. Like, once you see the landscape of the NFC, it's entirely plausible. When you add another playoff team.
Yes.
So I don't get your, you know, oh my God, it's the year of the. It's not. It's entirely.
Well, I'm just thinking about
plausible
myself in August and September when I didn't think that this would even be the slightest possibility, and here we are. So I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm fired up.
I'm not telling you. See, this is where you and I, and this is what like bugs me. I'm gonna be real with, right? I'm real with everybody. Like, this bugs me. Well, I'm going to be fired. Well, good. Be fired up. I'm excited as well, but I'm not silly about it. Like, there's this silliness of, you know, it's the monster game. Like, it's great. Like, let's go. Like, it's a fun game, you know. And don't tell me I'm not excited.
No, I know you're excited.
But there is a level where you, as an educated fan, should be. And I think Philadelphia fans are educated. And sophisticated fans. Like, they can actually look at a game and dissect a game.
Right, but nobody's saying this is a Super Bowl team. And nobody's saying that this is the bones of a Super Bowl
meaningful.
team.
To have butterflies, it has to be meaningful in a deep way. In a way that there's real things on the line. No? I mean, here's my example to you, and I'll leave it. I'll bury it if you guys want. But here's my example. The Sixers stand pat. There's no trade. Playoffs come. They're the 5th seed, and it's 1-1. Is there butterflies?
There would be, yeah, because it's a playoff series. Even though
you know that they're capped.
Yes.
You get butterflies off.
Yeah, I would still, because I go, all right, listen, maybe Joel Embiid is ridiculous and puts up 50 a game in the next series. I don't know, like, just the fact that that's a possibility, because you do have, there's a strong chance that you would still have the best player on the court in a series.
Yeah,
with
well,
Joel Embiid.
if you think that you don't have a chance, then do you have butterflies?
Yeah, probably not.
No, the answer is no. No, again, I don't know. Maybe they're playing incredible ball and Morey goes and makes a trade and who knows. But my only point is, if I look at a series and I go, it's like I go back to the Sixers with Iguodala that run. No butterflies.
Not even for that Game 7? Sixers Celtics?
I
had butterflies.
I was excited, and I was into the game. And there's a difference. Like, there's levels. There's excitement, right? Pumped up. And then there's butterflies. I mean, that's kind of how I
got you.
There's levels of excitement. And to me, this is a level, if the Super Bowl was level 10, this is a level 1.
You at least have a caterpillar in there that might go into the chrysalis?
No caterpillar. I mean, I'm excited for the game. Look forward to it. But, I don't, I got to tell you, I don't even understand it. And it frustrates me that you actually are this like it's a big game. Like, do you think it's that big of a game?
I think it's a big game for this respective season. And it's the biggest game in a long time.
No, it's not
January
a year is not a long time. That's not a long. One season isn't a long time. 5 seasons is a long time. Not one. Like, perspective. That's all I ask. Let me go to David in Bethlehem. David, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's up, Jonas? What's going
on, David?
I'm in between both of you, I'll be honest. I'm not getting butterflies, but I won't lie. As the resident Birds fan in my office, I definitely walked in yesterday. And a little bit silliness to it, but I did say, hey, playoff implication game. You win this one. You got to win a couple more, obviously. But if you lose this, Jonas is right. You're basically out. You're shooting yourself in the foot big time.
Yeah, but again, let's analyze that for a second, because I agree with you. Like I came in today going, I'm pumped up. I actually was talking about the cruise until Chunas acted like we were cruising around the world, and really we're just going into the Delaware and popping bottles. That's all we're really doing.
We running this. Let's go. I hear that.
You know what I mean?
Like I said, I'm with both of you. You're putting a little damper on it, though. There are some playoff implications. I think that this is big because look at the young team. Hey, let's get some experience from Marlotta Dickerson, right?
I agree with that.
There's a lot of these guys that could benefit.
Yeah, but hold on, Dave. You got to answer me a question because I'm struggling.
Yep.
I agree with everything you say, but does that mean I'm gaga? Like we should know perspective around here. No.
Right. Yeah. No, I hear you. Listen,
and I'm not trying to be a downer. I was into it. I was like all like, yeah, let's go. Until he tried to make it out to be, like we're climbing Himalayas.
I'm leaning a little with Jonas on this one. I won't lie, because I'm just saying you're sucking the air a little bit out of this team. I know it's an extra playoff spot, but hey, real quick to the Sixers point, man. I think we kind of seen this before with Tobias, and we're starting to see why he was on X amount of teams in X amount of years, right? Whatever it was, like 5 and 6 years. I mean, he couldn't find a home. Whoever it was, I can't remember who gave him the max. Was that Colangelo that gave him that?
So if you remember, it was post Colangelo, right? And they had Brett was running the franchise, right? Elton was still the assistant, and he was about to be elevated in. Ownership takes control, and ownership says, when the Jimmy wanted no Brett, like Brett's out, Ben's out, right? And ownership wasn't ready to do that. Jimmy goes, and they're left with Tobias.
Yeah, it's tough. I know. It's like you got to pay the guy to stick around. But, I mean, you just saw it yesterday. He just doesn't have it in him.
I know. You're so right.
And it's just so tough to see. And then it makes you, honestly, more desperate. I've been on the, hey, you know what, we'll sit on Ben. I could care less. Let the guy rot on the bench type. But at this point, you watch a game like yesterday, and you start thinking like, hey, maybe we need to make a move more desperately than not, because this, it just doesn't look good, especially when Joe's out. And Seth just had an awesome year. Like, we really hurt with that.
I know. I know. I'm worried. I'm worried, man. Bad. I'm starting to get panicked. Davey, great stuff. Go Birds, brother.
Hey, go Birds.
See you, buddy. Yeah, like the last thing I want to do is suck the air out. But next to Swoop, I guess next to Swoop, I'm a hater. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I was coming in to get pumped up.
You are pumped up.
Yeah,
I know you are. You're pumped up.
I was until you out-swooped me.
Yeah, but all right, hold on. You mean to
So
tell
you
me?
go ahead.
You mean to tell
be Dr.
me?
Swoop. I'm cool. I'm just going to be I'll stick to the analytics lane.
But on Sunday, 12:55, you hear this. And you see Lincoln Financial Field, 60,000 plus fans on their feet.
Yeah, but again,
you're not going to flutter?
Dude, I don't know how to explain it to you. Like, I'm very excited for the game, and that juices me up. Like, I'll be into it. I'm already into it. But I don't need to go anywhere. Like, I'm pumped up. But again, the butterflies are meant for big games. Like, the biggest of games. That's what butterflies are for.
Somebody did ask on the YouTube chat what would be in my stomach next week if they win this week. I would just say more butterflies. Just more butterflies.
Yeah, but again, that's
just a few fluttering in there right now.
But that's my whole point is perspective. And it's amazing because David goes, well, you're being a downer. And I'm like, I don't want to be a downer. I was like coming in to be pumped up. But you're Swoop, so I'll let you be Swoop.
Swoop, there it is, man.
Yeah, baby.
Akalaka. They got to bring that back.
I miss it.
I hate that they brought it back, and then they got rid of it.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I know. I miss it. I do.
On Geico. We need Swoop. There it is.
Listen, I look at the game and I go, I look at this. I look at this team and I can't lie. I wish I could fake it and go, but I can't. I love this team. Like, I love them. And I want to see them back in contention. I want to see them in contention full time. Real contention, not fake. Like, this just feels fake to me. It does. Your excitement, everything about it just feels fake. Doesn't feel real.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm the one that's bringing you down. I don't want to bring you down.
You're not bringing me down.
But I want it to be real. I want this team to be back. And it doesn't happen overnight. I believe this team can get back there. They have all kinds of cap space. They have all kinds of draft capital. And I think that they're going to, I don't care what anybody says, and you're right to be dubious, Howie and Jeffrey and all. I believe that they're going to fix it, that they're going to build it. I do. I just got this, and maybe it's blind, but I think that they're going to build it. And that's what I can go on.
Well, and part of me, and I was talking about this a little bit yesterday and Sunday morning as well, I can't help but think, and this may be a very elemental way of looking at it, but if the Eagles finish, let's say they finish 9-8, right? To me, their biggest issue, now there's a lot of issues. They're going to need another corner when Steven Nelson is gone.
They need playmakers on defense.
Safety, yeah, like a game-changing safety.
I mean, look no further than Micah Parsons.
Right, exactly. But also the quarterback position to me, and it's not a Hurts or Minshew thing. It's both of them. Like, I'm not a big fan of either quarterback. If you make that Russell Wilson trade, and they're 9-8 with this team, I can't help but go, all right, Russell Wilson probably adds 2 to 3 more wins to you down the road.
Yeah, you look at it different than I do, and here's why. I don't look. The number is irrelevant to me. It's the talent that I look and see. What are we putting around it? Are you ready for? I truthfully, I don't know. I'm not saying they're not ready for Russ, and I'm not saying they are ready. I still need to digest what the cost will be. I can't shut that piece off of my brain where I look at it, and it's like my man Francesco goes, well, this week is huge because you'll know if Hurts is not the guy. I mean, let's be real. Nothing changes, win or lose. If you have an idea of whether you think Hurts is the guy, unless the guy comes out and somehow shows you incredible pocket awareness,
300 yards, and 4 touchdowns,
and he throws the ball through a December wind. All right, but if they win the game 20-17 and he runs for 160 yards, you go, that's nice. But is he really the answer? I mean, that's the perspective that I'm talking about. And maybe it's too analytical. And maybe that's my problem, is that I swore that I would look at this thing clinically and not boom, 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 boom. And I'm excited for the game, but I can't get where you're at.
Well, I even said it yesterday. Even if the Eagles make, somebody asked me, somebody called in, if the Eagles make the playoffs, is Jalen Hurts a lock to be the quarterback next year? I said he's still not a lock because of that, the way of looking at it. Just because I want them to make the playoffs doesn't mean I'm still not evaluating this team the way it should. So going back to the Russell Wilson thing, are they ready? Defensively, no, but offensively, I mean, imagine having Russell Wilson throwing to Devontae Smith and Quez Watkins and Dallas Goedert and this offensive line.
They can't even get Devontae Smith the ball.
I know, but that might be the quarterback. Now, Russell Wilson steps in. I imagine he's already a plus 1,000 yard receiver.
Yeah, he's got issues throwing to Lockett and Metcalf.
Well, his offensive line is you and me.
Well, not really. I mean, it's not great.
It's not the one.
Eagles O line is
fantastic.
Is better, without a doubt. But again, you got to look at it. You got to build it the right way because you want to build it to sustain, and that's my only thing I'm going to give you. And again, I'm not telling you no to Russ. I'm just saying you better be in a right. What's it cost to get him? Like if I got to give up all my draft capital. And I'm going to pay him what he wants to get paid. No thanks. They're not ready to win with the bones of this team. They need more building, and they need to revamp their defense. Look around the league.
Oh, yeah,
look what makes you a contender. Look at the quality of play for the good teams, and that's I implore you. Let's go to Anthony. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Ant.
What's up, man? What's up, Junis?
What's going on, Anthony?
I gotta agree with Junis, man. It kind of is the biggest game of the year for the Eagles. Like, I get your point about the excitement level, but it is, I mean, to date this year, it's the biggest game for the Eagles so far. So,
yeah, and listen, I hear you. What does that mean? I mean, we're sophisticated fans, right?
Right.
Like you lived. Like how old are you?
I'm 43.
Oh, come on, dude. You're 43 years old.
Yep.
My man, you lived through incredible games, like big moments.
I have. And my expectations for them aren't very high right now. But this is the most excited I've been for them this year. I can say that.
Yeah, listen, I'm excited. Like I missed them every week. I missed them last week because they didn't play. I love watching them play, right? I love following along the storyline of growth. Like I can do that, right? Like I like doing that. But but you've seen major games.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this isn't in that category.
No. Absolutely.
And that's my only point is that when we have it, like why cheapen what's real? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. Just to get my point,
yeah.
I believe that if they ran the football more, and traditionally, not like RPO style, like if they played to the strength of the offensive line, which I believe the offensive line is actually built for a run blocking offense.
Uh-huh.
Like if Hurts was under center more, like why they don't run that way.
Well, they have. They've instituted that.
I mean, I do understand that passing the ball, wins you football games. But for example, a team like the 49ers, like they know that that's their strength, so they run the ball like a lot. And I think if the Eagles did that and ran the ball a lot more, not in a
Did you see the Niners against the Bengals?
Yeah, I saw some.
Yeah, did you see Garoppolo make huge throws to Ayuk? Right? He make good Kittle? What did Kittle have, over 100 yards?
But I believe because they run the ball successfully that they have those opportunities.
Well, listen, I agree with running the ball, but you can't just run the ball, and that's what you're asking.
Well, I'm not just saying.
Well, where have they not run the ball, Ant?
But they don't run the ball under center, though.
They do. They run a variety of ways.
Well, they run it more to the RPO, and that's what I see.
I think you've seen a sea change where he runs a lot more, and quite frankly, with Hurts, you got to mix up RPOs. That's it. And I hear you. I appreciate the call. It's a fun conversation. It really is. But again, you got to throw the ball. Like, we just are in this behind center and run. And I'm with you to a point. 610-632-0975. Cuz Radio with Swoop. Right here, 97.5 The Fanatic.
This is Andrew Swoop Chunas. The end of the season is near. Week 15 gives us a big Thursday night divisional matchup between rivals KC and LA. FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge, is about to make it even bigger because FanDuel is giving new customers 31 odds on either team to win. This is such a tough game to pick because both teams are playing well. Both quarterbacks, especially Mahomes, he's finding his way. Herbert made some ridiculous passes this past weekend. Right now, the line is KC 4-point favorites in LA. I kind of lean LA still, to be completely honest with you, but here's what I'm going to also do. Just have fun with some same-game parlays because FanDuel's hooking all customers up with $50 when you refer a friend, plus your friend will also get $50. So do yourself a favor. Refer a friend, get $50, and load up on some player props, especially for Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert, and just sit back, relax, and enjoy good football. Sign up with promo code Fanatic before this Thursday night matchup, and you can win $150 on just a $5 bet, plus all those same-game parlays you can make money on. Remember to use promo code Fanatic. Must be 21 plus and present in PA. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
A loss in Memphis. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by North Bend Mazda. Don't miss the Season of Inspiration sales event going on right now. Route 309 in Colmar, or anytime at northbendmazda.com. After the Sixers had a very impressive win on Saturday over Golden State, they laid an egg yesterday in Memphis, losing 126-91. They haven't won in Memphis since 2012, Christmas Day of 2012. Sixers were without Joel Embiid and Seth Curry yesterday. Tyrese Maxey, your leading scorer, with 23. Tobias Harris, a disappointing night, only took 5 shots in a game where you had 2 of your starters missing. So, tough one for the Sixers yesterday. The Flyers are back in action tonight. They host the Devils. Puck drop at 7 o'clock. You can listen live right here on The Fanatic. This update is also brought to you by Lowe's. Get into the holiday spirit at Lowe's Winterfest with aisles of holiday festivities and savings on the season's best home tech. Still coming up on Cuz Radio, Jeff McClain joins the show at 11:40. And, of course, the next chance to spin the holiday wheel comes your way at noon. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
And Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hi, this is Dr. Avi Donapel from Iron Mountain Men's Health. As the days get shorter and the seasons wind down, you might notice yourself winding down as well. Fatigue, trouble sleeping, low energy, decreased libido. If any of these sounds familiar, don't worry, because at Iron Mountain Men's Health, our treatments for low testosterone and ED will put a spring back in your step even in the dead of winter. Iron Mountain Men's Health is a real practice with real physicians, not an impersonal website with generic checklists. Whether you choose an in-office or telehealth appointment, you will see a real physician every time you visit, and we will create a custom program for you that is safe and effective. You can trust everyone at Iron Mountain Men's Health to deliver personalized, professional care to treat your specific symptoms, and we offer financing for qualified patients. Get started today at ironmountainmenshealth.com. That's ironmountainmenshealth.com. Iron Mountain Men's Health, the leader in men's sexual health.
I ho hate Steven Singer.
That's cute.
So the holidays are coming, and I hate to ask, but I need some ideas.
You can't go wrong with my diamond stud earrings. They are a fantastic gift.
Diamond studs? Sounds expensive.
Get this, our diamond studs grow.
What do I have to do? Water them?
Nope. I have a lifetime trade-in available on all diamond studs. Get what makes sense for you now, and you could always grow into a larger pair. You get 100% full trade-in.
100%? Gotta be a catch, right?
Nope. You get 100% of what you invested back, and we sell more diamond studs than any other single store in the country. So you can be confident. We know what we're doing.
I think I just ran out of reasons to hate you.
Visit IHateStevenSinger.com and check out my Anita Diamond Studs. Experts are always available to help you pick out the perfect pair.
In business, days don't just come and go. Every day counts. Whatever your day brings, with Comcast Business, you'll have the solutions you need to make the most of it. Like the power of the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses, the freedom to control your network from anywhere, and advanced cybersecurity to help protect every device on it. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
Okay, December's here, and so is the cold weather. And you know what that means? It means higher heating bills are coming right around the corner. So how can you offset those rising energy costs? My friends at Window Nation, they're going to ride to your rescue. Get rid of the old drafty windows that let the cold air in while your money is flying out. You know, for a limited time, get 50% off all style windows. We're talking bays, bows, double hung, sliders, and get a house of windows for only $99 a month. Call Window Nation today at 866-90Nation or go online at windownation.com, because although the cold weather's here to stay, this offer, it's not. It's going to leave. So stop living with old, inefficient windows that cost you a fortune. Window Nation's first-class expert installers are going to improve and enhance your home with your choice of high-quality, custom-made windows that provide long-lasting home comfort while they're up in the value and curb appeal of your house in an instant. So don't wait. 50% off any style window and a house of windows for only $99 a month. This offer is not lasting long. Call 866-90Nation or visit windownation.com. Santa Claus just asked me for the number. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
For the ones who are always in the know.
Delivery confirmed.
For the ones who keep things running. For the innovators and the problem solvers. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, experienced staff at local branches, and free access to experts to help answer your toughest questions. So whatever challenge you face, we have the knowledge and products to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
We're going to need to fire up the plow. The big one.
Forecast is 6 feet of snow and 66 new customers for Trin Snow Service.
Hey, Terry,
She needs more drivers before business melts away.
What do you mean Dee can't drive? I thought he was certified.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you wasting money on a timeshare you rarely use? Cancel it with Titan Exit Group. Get a free consultation and see how they can stop the never-ending maintenance fees and mortgage payments. In fact, if your timeshare contract is not terminated, you owe nothing, so you have nothing to lose. But those monthly fees. Get legally released from your timeshare, 100% guaranteed. Call now for your free consultation at 800-200-0894. 800-200-0894.
If you're wondering if your furnace is going to last this winter, it's time to get it checked out. Don't chance it. It's John Kincaid for H&H Heating and Air Conditioning. Trust H&H for a thorough checkup of your HVAC system and see for yourself why H&H Heating and Air Conditioning has more than 1,000 5-star ratings online for 24/7 emergency service. We're talking routine maintenance, an estimate on a new system. You might want to grab rebates right now of up to $1,500 or 0% financing for 18 months for qualified buyers. There are people. They're Delco HVAC. Visit DelcoHVAC.com. That's DelcoHVAC.com. Please send the Kincaids regards.
All right, let's talk a little Parks Casino and Sportsbook. Let's take a look at the game Sunday, because you know the beauty of Parks, you could play the same game parlay. Yeah, man. So you could take a look at the Birds and you go, all right, they're a 5-point favorite. And you could check it out. Like, all right, how do we want to play it? Over Devontae Smith? Over Jalen Hurts' running yards? Do they get a turnover? There's a lot of different ways you could play this thing out. So the beauty of Parks is it does not just about laying the 5, because 5 is a tough number. But you can dive inside the numbers. Maybe you think the Eagles will top their team total. You can bet that. You can bet anything at Parks Sportsbook. I'm telling you, bring it home to your phone. You can bring it home right to your living room. I do it all the time. I'm there. I love Cousins. We do Cousins Corner. I love that place. Street Road, Ben Salem. Check it out. Go to parkscasino.com/PA, all right? Bring home that incredible Parks Sportsbook. Use the code FANATIC. You'll get a risk-free bet at the $500. Just remember, you got to be in PA. You got to be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
11 a.m. across the Delaware Valley. It's a Tuesday. Cuz Radio with Tunis. Did you get a lot of talk about Parsons' love yesterday?
Yes, a lot of it. And here's my thing. The only problem I had with the Parsons stuff on Sunday and yesterday was it's almost like we're now bashing Devontae Smith. Like,
no, I love Devontae.
I know, but there were a lot of people that were like, "Oh my God, they should not have drafted Devontae Smith." It's like, well, you're still going to get. I
love Devontae Smith. This isn't a, this. I will be real here. Like, this isn't a Brandon Graham, Earl Thomas situation,
right?
Like when they drafted BG, I so badly wanted Earl Thomas to take over for B-Dog,
right?
I told BG myself, listen, dude, I was pissed off at the pick. I didn't like it. And, he showed you some decent flashes. But I was like, Earl Thomas, 10 times better. And then BG turned out to have a great career.
Right.
And he's a lovable dude. And it worked out, right?
Thank you, 97.5.
Thank you, BG. But this, I love Devontae Smith. This isn't, oh, my God. Because I think Devontae Smith is going to be a stud. I just had Parsons envy because of the previous drafts. I mean, we can all extrapolate that you would have been able to pick a defensive player.
Yeah, that's not Devontae Smith's fault.
And he's right.
Front office.
And he's a Penn State dude, Micah. And you just watch him. And he's one of these true, incredible players that could play your entire front seven.
You know what's shocking to me, Ant? If you're watching, how do you not notice that he clearly has your snap cadence down? Because he was attacking the line of scrimmage.
He was
a split second before the ball was snapped.
I know.
If you're watching, I'm watching that game going, dude, you guys got to mix it up.
I know.
Yeah, now I was happy with it because the win for Dallas was a loss for Washington, which
we needed that. Yeah. No, listen, I was rooting for Dallas. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna lie.
From a feed-up football standpoint, where I'm just sitting back and relaxing. I'm watching this game, going, "Damn, Heineke, you gotta mix things up." He knows when the snap's coming, dude.
The other thing too is that it was amazing how one guy can be that much of a wrecking ball.
Oh yeah, he was a freak.
And it's a shame because there's a couple of those guys out there in the draft, Hutchinson, Thibodeau, the kid from Oregon. Those two edge guys, I would kill to have one of those edge guys on this defense. Like, I really want them to. There's a part of me that, like, if you want to go another year with Jalen, go ahead. If you could build the defense, like I want the bones of a really attacking defense. And knowing what you know about Jonathan Gannon, you're going to have to get an edge rusher.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Because he's not going to blitz. He's not going to be too exotic with you. And I need to have a credible defense.
Now, I hate mock drafts. I actually took 10 minutes to rip mock drafts yesterday because they're ridiculous. But today was Todd McShay's mock 1.0. And we're already starting on December the 14th. But mock draft 1.0 had Hutchinson and Thibodeau going in the top 5, both of them.
Yeah.
He didn't even have a quarterback going in the top 5.
1-2. I mean, there were. I saw a couple that had him going top 3.
It's just crazy because we're so used to the quarterback. I can pull it up, but it's crazy. We think quarterbacks are always the top.
Well, not in this draft. Right. I mean, this draft is a completely different type of draft. You have Stingley going.
Yep.
He's another top 5. He's the corner. You got a lot of you probably have 5. There's an O lineman everybody loves. There is the Notre Dame safety everybody loves. There's
I would love him here.
Yeah, he's a monster.
There you go. There's your game changing safety that you haven't had.
There's and
how long I don't know.
Yeah, the top 6 picks, 4 of them on defense.
Yes, and one of them might not be a quarterback in all 6.
No, the other 2 are O linemen.
Yeah.
No, they're
which is just something we're not accustomed to. But here's the other thing: if the Eagles have a love affair with any of these quarterbacks, they could leap up to grab one.
Yeah,
it's a possibility.
No, if you wanted Pickett in the second in the middle of the first round,
yeah, it's a possibility.
You could do that if you liked him. There's a lot that you could do. Now, again, it's so early that at some point the quarterbacks will shoot up a little bit.
Yes, of course.
Once you get into March and the combine or February, combine, teams
Pro
start
days,
to
all that
they
stuff,
start to do their due diligence, and you hear, so-and-so loves Kenny Pickett. Oh, Carson Strong. Like, you watch. Carson Strong, Malik, and Malik Willis will both shoot up.
Right, which is why I hate December 14th mock drafts, because I go,
right,
what are we doing here?
No, but it's fun to look. Hey, listen, my only point is, man, if you add like a defensive stud, because that Micah Parsons, it's funny when he had the strip, right? My cousin Joey texts, bleeping Parsons,
yeah,
because we were talking about it, we were gushing over,
and that was one of those plays where ball's not even snapped yet. He's attacking the line.
Wow,
I was watching like, yo,
how about Aaron Donald? You watch the game last night?
He was just pushing people left and right.
Oh my God,
Rams big game yesterday, man.
He was incredible, man. He was incredible. I absolutely love watching them play defense last night. Right? You think about it. Early, you had the COVID stuff happen.
Yeah.
And you lost Ramsey and Higbee for that matter. And they went in and they manhandled Arizona.
And now you're watching offensively. Odell Beckham Jr. all of a sudden is coming back to life.
Yeah.
And now all those Baker Mayfield stuff you heard about, you go, oh.
Dude, I got to say this. And I know Stafford gets a beating sometimes when he has those games. And we've seen him have those games. Mm-hmm. But last night, he's a tough SOB.
Oh, yeah, he is. I mean, just think about what he dealt with in Detroit for all those years.
He took a lot of big hits. Yeah. He stood in the pocket.
I really do like Matt Stafford.
He's got a great arm. He made a throw last night.
The Van Jefferson?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Did you see that throw?
It was crazy.
He stood in an extra second, got leveled, and he threw a rope, double coverage, like the way the zone collapsed.
Boom. Right in the pocket.
Oh, my God. It was a great throw. That's what, when we talk about quarterback play, like to be able to get to that pantheon. Because look at it. Look at the NFC. You're still going to have your Brady. Mm-hmm. You're still going to have the Rams. Murray's interesting because I was listening to John this morning and Bobby and Jamie and Pat, and they brought up a great point, I think Jamie did, about Kyler Murray, about how he's a front runner. He plays really well with a lead, but he struggles from coming from behind.
Interesting.
And you know what?
I'm sure you can find those splits somewhere, like on Pro Football Reference.
It kind of makes sense.
And then, by the way, that was kind of I talked about this yesterday. The what did we learn from the bye week? Because it was past pumpkin patch picking season, right? So like, I'm hoping a lot of people actually took time to watch around the league on Sunday. Quarterback play. The throws that Justin Herbert was making, Joe Burrow. And the reason why I bring those guys up is because I keep on hearing Jalen's only played 18 games. I go, well, look at like Joe Burrow tore his ACL last year.
Yeah.
And he's making
Yeah, well, he's not. I mean, we know he's not Joe Burrow.
I know, but when you get in these conversations about, Jalen Hurts is better than what you make him out to be, I go, well, look at these guys. And then, of course, you had Josh Allen. You thought the game's over. He starts storming back. Brady was ridiculous that game. Like, you watch around the league.
No, and that's how you win. And this is where I'm at. Maybe this is the difference between you and I when I go, I don't have butterflies. I want butterflies, but I don't have them. And I'm excited for the game. Like, I'm into it, but I can't be disingenuous and go and start, marching. Right? Like, listen, I could go wave pom-poms, the best of them. But they got to be real. And I still need, this team's still lacking.
Oh, and I know that. And I know that being the deal. Like, I just watched around the league. You don't have a Parsons. You don't have a Burrow. You don't have some of the top premier players that we were able to see around the league.
And that's where I want them so bad to get this thing back. There is nothing better. And I'm going to go back with you. And we're going to go back into December's that truly mattered, where they're looking for home fields, right? They're looking for buys. The Eagles used to play for bye week. Like, listen, like they've had a lot of success over the last, 15 years.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, let's go to where we at? Oh, BG, Black Gritty. What's going on, Black Gritty?
Man, I'm in these streets. Young Thunder Swoop out here double talking on himself. So which one is it? Do you want to go for Wilson, or do you want to have Parsons and Burrows? Like, we can't do both. We can mortgage the future and still go get some of these players that we need, brother. Like, we need players, right? We need players. All right, now.
That's why I'm taking Russell Wilson. I'm just saying. What I'm saying is when people tell me that Jalen Hurts is a franchise quarterback, I just try to compare him to the other quarterbacks around the league that I believe are franchise
Jalen Hurts isn't a franchise quarterback.
Correct.
Even if you just want to go look up the road at Mac, okay? So Mac has only had, 10 games in this season, and you see the progression he's making throughout the year. And again, you talk about not running the ball. I just want to win these games. When I watch Bill Belichick throw 3 times and run 32 times straight and get a George W., I don't care how you play. Just play to win the game.
Yeah, so I agree with it. I mean, that was extraordinary circumstances, right? You got 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah. But when you look at the league and the way things work, bottom line is Hurts can't be our quarterback. Look at Lamar Jackson, who is Hurts on steroids. What happens with these dudes that run all the time? They're going to get injured. He'd already got dinged up now. You think the people aren't going to be keying on him with the RPOs and try to put him in a body bag? You need a quarterback who is somewhat mobile. If you want to do a Josh Allen type, big arm, can make all the throws, but can move a little bit. That's the prototype of what you need. That's what we're going to need for the future. But right now, I want defense. I want help. But if Parkins was here, I don't even know if we'd be using them like they use them. You know what I mean? He'd be in this defense not looking great. Because when he goes against mediocre tackles, he looks all world. Anybody with a grain of salt, he don't look like that. So, I mean, he's good, but I'm not jumping out the window for him. We got what we got, and we just got to move forward.
I mean, I'm jumping out a window for him, but I love Devontae, so I'm not, you know.
And last thing with you, cuz, butterflies? We're talking butterflies? How many dates you been on, young Thundercat? I don't get butterflies every time I kiss a girl. You know what I mean? There's some ones that are a little bit more special than others that really give you butterflies, brother. You got to watch yourself out here in these streets. I love you guys.
Love you too, BG. See you, buddy. Yeah, maybe that's just because that means I'm old if I'm not getting butterflies. Is that it? Oh, no, Tuna.
You're not old, man. Your arm's getting old.
Is that it? Yeah, my arm.
You got the old arm.
Oh, no. Yeah, but I agree with butterflies. Butterflies come, weak in the knees come with games with all kinds of subplots and all this stuff on the line. Right now, it's still, in the mix, in the hunt. Listen, I could get to where you are if the end of the season comes and it's Eagles Cowboys and win and get in. You know what? I could get you butterflies.
I'll have a whole house of butterflies in that game. Right now, I got a family of 4. That's all.
Oh, that's great. Hey, coming up at noon, don't forget. Oh, I love the holiday wheel. Now, listen, at noon, you're going to join us, right? And we're going to spin this bad boy. It's going to be incredible. And we'll let you know what's the time limit when we tell them.
It's 10 minutes from the end of the read.
All right.
Now, between you and me, I really drew that read out yesterday.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm going to do the same thing because I want to make sure that my man or gal is ready.
See, I feel bad. Ant, yesterday?
I'm just ready. I'm looking at him or her.
I want to say the name now.
So badly. Because we want to win.
Yes.
Did they get a winner this morning?
They did.
Yes.
And yesterday, Ant, our winner called back 90 seconds late.
Oh, no.
But we already spun the wheel. We already did the read. We already, it's going to the Mike Missinelli show. So Mike gave away 3 prizes yesterday.
Oh, my God.
The morning shows didn't call back yesterday either. So day 1 of the holiday wheel, the Mike Missinelli show gave out 3 prizes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I felt bad.
A triple?
It was my man Mike. Mike Orsino called. He was 2 minutes late yesterday.
Oh, no. Really?
Yeah, and he was on a work call. Yeah.
All right. Well, make sure you're listening. Again, we're going to spin it at noon. Please. Listen, I know days are busy, all right? And I get it. And believe us, we wish that you would be listening intently for 4 hours every day. I'm also realistic. I understand that you have lives and you have work and you have things to do, and we want to be your friends, tailing you during your day, right? That's the aim of the show. The aim of the show is we're your boys. We're always here between 10 and 2. You got stuff going on. We're here, right? You're not feeling there. You feel a little blah. We're here. You're in a good mood. We're here. We celebrate. You call us anytime, but we want to make sure that at noon you're available in case we call out your name.
Yeah, block out 10 minutes.
That's all.
12 o'clock.
Did you see that study? I heard the study this morning that in America, soccer has surpassed hockey.
Really?
Did you hear? I heard John say that this morning.
Oh, no, I did not hear that. That's interesting. I mean, soccer is getting bigger. MLS is becoming more there's more fans of MLS teams. And maybe it's because we're living in it. Like, the Union had a great run this season until COVID struck them down. It is still shocking. No offense to soccer fans. It is still shocking. But this has also been something that's been growing over the past decade now. Like, I know, like, a lot of my buddies are the Saturday morning EPL, get to the bar and watch the game, kind of crew.
Yeah, they're EPL in the mornings.
Yeah. A lot of my buddies are that weren't soccer fans 30 minutes ago.
I found a lot of, like, I enjoy, what I enjoyed the most? If I go home in the afternoon and there's a match at 3 o'clock, I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy that.
Well, that Euro Cup was a ton of fun this past summer.
I enjoy that.
With them singing the anthems before each game, that was awesome.
But hockey, I mean, I still find it incredible. And speaking of hockey, how about on Friday when we were over John's place, named that restaurant sports bar, we had one of our guys come in to hang out with us.
Yes, he did. Yep.
And he goes, listen to me. The Flyers are going to win tonight. We're like, yeah, they're going to go into Vegas and win? They're going to go win.
And I give him credit. He was wearing the orange and black.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, man, do you feel good wearing this?
He said they're going to win. And he said, mark my words, 4-2. And how about they were up 4-2 late?
Yep.
Up until the point, then Vegas scores, but the Flyers win the game. But he almost nailed the score. How nuts was that?
And then they win again over the weekend against Coyotes. So people were asking yesterday, do we bring it back? I say yes, but I said 10-game losing streak. And then what do you know? They win 2 straight games following the 10-game losing streak.
Are we bringing it back?
I don't know. I
think we got to put the poll up.
Okay. I'll ask the people.
I think we got to put the poll up.
Somebody asked us to play the song yesterday. So we did play it for a few seconds.
You did?
Yeah, 2 times.
Well, if you already played it, then it's already in.
There are a lot of requests for it.
Well, you already played it.
They said it's uncanny that they lost 10 straight after I said they lose 10 straight and then win.
Now, if they lose
tonight against the Devils, that'd be bad.
That's my fear of going right back to it.
Right, I got you.
Because if you go back to it and they lose tonight, how about win and you're in?
Okay.
All right, win and the song is in.
That sounds good.
That's fair.
Home game against the Devils.
Let's go. We'll bring it back. And either way, though, we can't go yin-yang with the song. Either it's in or it's out.
Right, I got you.
All right, so everything lies on tonight. Flyers, Devils. They win, 2 times is back, and it's back for good.
So our Flyers fans can be frauds again, rooting for them to lose because they want the. Oh no, that's what it all started.
No, nobody.
A lot of frauds out there.
Rooted for them to lose.
They rooted for the 3-game losing streak.
I don't believe that, bro. I don't. I don't believe that.
Come on, guys.
All right. Sit tight. We got Jeff McClain coming up. We got all your calls. I spy Eagles calls, Sixers calls. So let's get to it. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. That's how you join us, Cuz Radio. Tunis. What am I talking about?
I'm talking about FanDuel Sportsbook.
Oh, go right ahead, my brother.
The end of the season is near. I know this is a sad time for you
Dude, I want to go over to Bowls with you.
Yeah, okay, I'm in. But first, we got to talk about some NFL action because, yes, unfortunately, the season is coming to an end. Week 15, it's giving us a huge...
like the Saturday games, though.
Oh, yeah, I love Saturday NFL action. It's fantastic. But we got Thursday night action to talk about, and it's between division rivals, Kansas City and LA. FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge is about to make it even bigger because FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. I hate having a pick between the two teams because I'll be honest, this is a game that I can't wait to just sit back, put my feet up, watch, play, throw some player props out there. But if I'm going to lean one way, I'll lean LA. It's at home. KC 4-point road favorites. But I'm going to go with LA for my $5. That could score me a cool $150. But I'll also tell you this, because FanDuel's hooking all customers up with $50 when you refer a friend, plus a friend you refer will get $50, so that's really cool. Use those $50 to put together a same-game parlay for Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert props, and just sit back, relax, and root for a ton of points and a ton of great plays. Sign up with promo code Fanatic before this Thursday night matchup, and you can win $150 on just a $5 bet. Remember to use promo code Fanatic. Must be 21 plus and present in PA. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager and designated all for market. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
A letdown in Memphis. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Family and Company Jewelers. The holidays are in full swing. Get her a gift she'll never forget. Fill her stocking with amazing jewelry from Family and Company Jewelers in Marlton, South Jersey's diamond destination. Sixers had an impressive win over the Warriors on Saturday, but they laid an egg yesterday when they traveled to Memphis and took on the Grizzlies, losing 126-91. No Joel Embiid or Seth Curry for the Sixers. Tobias Harris did play. He finished with 12 points in 25 minutes. Tyrese Maxey led the way for the Sixers. He finished with 23. Sixers fall to 15-13 on the season. The Flyers back in action tonight after having a few days off. They host the Devils. Puck drop at 7 o'clock. You can listen live right here on The Fanatic. Eagles getting set for their Sunday matchup with the Washington football team. Jeff McClain joins Anthony next at 11:40. Holiday Wheel. Next time to be spun is at 12 o'clock right here on Cuz Radio. This update is also brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer. Some people think fall is the best time of the year. May also be a great time to consider getting vaccinated against COVID-19. Sponsored by BioNTech and Pfizer. Keep it locked right here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic. Join Bob Cooney and Andrew Salchunas this Wednesday at 6, live from Barley, 101 North 11th Street in Philly for the Sixers pregame show. Beers with Bob edition, sponsored by Corona. Enjoy ice-cold Coronas and enter for a chance to win Sixers gear, including game tickets.
Guys, 2021's been a roller coaster year, so spoil her this Christmas by giving her the next best thing to wearing nothing at all. With soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas, exclusively from Pajamagram, America's PJ experts for nearly 20 years. Sensuous and smooth, naturally nude pajamas feel just like her own bare skin. She'll love slipping these on every night because the texture and touch of naturally nude pajamas is so soft and luxurious, they'll melt away her stress. She'll love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all, and you'll love the way they look. Check them out at Pajamagram.com. And right now, when you order today, you'll get a great deal. Free gift packaging. That means you don't have to wrap a thing. Get her naturally nude pajamas and get your free gift packaging today before this deal disappears. Just go to Pajamagram.com. It's fast, easy, and delivery by Christmas is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
While it isn't uncommon to see a player like Juju Smith-Schuster do Fortnite dances in the end zone to celebrate a touchdown, seeing a Call of Duty celebration is a little more out of left field for the NFL. LA Rams receiver Odell Beckham celebrated his score against the Jaguars by miming the revive animation from Warzone. Once back on his feet, Beckham mimicked chucking his new armor into his satchel, ready for more action. Is this just the beginning of more video game celebrations in pro sports? Let's just hope they stray away from teabagging.
The latest esports and gaming news. Find it online at checkpointxp.com.
Confession. I just started my holiday shopping. Luckily, Kohl's was here to help save the day. I got 50% off toys for my kids, 30% off a Ninja air fryer for my sister, and 40% off jammies for your families for my family. You can even get 15% off or 15, 20, or 30% off with a Kohl's card and earn Kohl's cash. So I guess you could say my holiday procrastination paid off. Select styles ends December 19th. Toys, coupons do not apply. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Don't forget the pretzel tray. No party is complete without a Philly Pretzel Factory party tray with delicious dipping sauces like tangy sriracha, honey mustard, brownie batter, and buttercream. There's something for everyone. So order now and find your nearest location at PhillyPretzelFactory.com. Whether you're the host or the guest this holiday season, don't forget the pretzel tray. Pre-order now at PhillyPretzelFactory.com. It's Philly Pretzel Factory, where better gets made.
For the ones who are always in the know.
Delivery confirmed.
For the ones who keep things running. For the innovators and the problem solvers. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, experienced staff at local branches, and free access to experts to help answer your toughest questions. So whatever challenge you face, we have the knowledge and products to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The soothing scent of Vicks Vapor Rub. It's only one of the most iconic smells ever. That cooling, comforting scent generations of families have come to trust to help them feel better. And now you trust to soothe your family. Pick up some Vicks Vapor Rub in the little blue jar and wrap yourself with the calm only Vicks Vapor Rub can bring. Vicks Vapor Rub, always there for you.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now, Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is, Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. It's not complicated.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Bet Rivers Sportsbook wants you to experience Rush Pay. When you want to cash out your winnings, you don't want to wait 2 days just to get the go-ahead to withdraw your money. That's why Bet Rivers created Rush Pay. With Rush Pay, 80% of withdrawal requests are approved instantly, meaning you'll get your money faster. Why wait? Get your cash when you want it. Bet with a winner. Bet with Bet Rivers Sportsbook at BetRivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Google Career Certificates are designed to help job seekers learn new skills for in-demand jobs. To help Pennsylvania job seekers, Google is partnering with local organizations to provide support and scholarships. Learn more at grow.google/certificates.
Do you know a Greater Philadelphia teacher who goes above and beyond for their students? Well, nominate them for the Citadel Heart of Learning Award, which honors local teachers. Nominate your teacher today at citadelbanking.com/heart.
Listen to 97.5 The Fanatic everywhere. On Alexa at 975thefanatic.com, the Fanatic app, and now on Odyssey.
Listen, you're looking for a great gift for you, the woman in your life. You can't, you want to skip the crowds, right? Check out pajamagram.com. Spoil her with soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas. That's right, she was the nudies. The next best thing to wearing nothing at all, available exclusively from Pajamagram. Even more alluring than lingerie. The texture, the touch of naturally nude pajamas, so seductive you'll both love the feel of them between the sheets. They don't leave much to the imagination. And the best part, Pajamagram does the wrapping for you. Free gift packaging included with your order. They got you covered. In a year filled with the unexpected, get her a gift that she's going to be sure to love. But you need to order today because last year they sold out before Christmas. Here's what you do. Go to pajamagram.com right now. That's pajamagram.com to order naturally nude pajamas and tell them Cuss sent you.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
11:30. Our 11 o'clock hour is brought to you by Golden Nugget Jewelers, where Philly gets engaged. So, real quick, looking at all of our people, West Virginia Rick said, "Oh boy, Jeff's coming on. He's like the vampire from Forgetting Sarah Marshall." That'll really increase our spirits.
And he's got butterflies?
Who, Jeff?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Think he steps on butterflies? He rips the wings off the butterflies. Screw you, butterflies.
I love Rick goes. He's the vampire from Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Oh my God, it's hysterical. Yeah, I mean, listen, he's terrific at getting news. That's his job. Just the facts. The NFL power ratings are out, Chunas. You ready?
Oh, is that right?
Yes. Let's see what you can do. Number 1.
Oh, you're asking me to give the rankings.
Oh, that's all right. If you don't want to do it, I'll give them to you.
I mean, I can't see them having the Cardinals after yesterday.
They're number 2, the Cardinals.
Okay,
they were number 2.
That's what I thought.
They were previously number 1, number 2 in Tampa.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers. Number 3.
Not NFC still, right?
Yes.
NFC still?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
The Green Bay
all
Packers?
NFC correctamundo. Number 4. Oh, they're back. They're back. They told you. You bid on the dog.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, boy.
Dude, can I bring something up? I ripped them yesterday for it, too.
Sure.
How freaking dumb are you to do the logo stomping thing? It never works.
Never works.
Because even if you win, it's not because you stomped on the logo.
Right.
If anything, you just piss off the other team, and then you get destroyed within the first, 7 seconds of the game.
I know.
I was saying, I'm dead serious, because somebody, obviously the whole team went there, so that was conspired. Somebody put that together.
Yeah.
Whatever coach that was should be fired, or whatever captain that was, the C should be ripped off, and they should be cut immediately. That's just dumb. It never works.
I know.
Forgive me.
No, I know.
It's stupid, because now you look like an idiot 5 seconds into the game.
I know.
Morons.
I know. Come on, man.
Never works. Never.
Right. And you're going to do that to that team?
Yeah, come on, man.
Number 5, AFC. Number 5, AFC.
Not the Bills.
Nope. Go on. They beat the Bills. Patriots.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Number 6, NFC.
It's just it's weird.
I know.
I don't look at them as a
top 10.
5
I'm going to give you the
team.
Eagles. Number 6 is NFC.
Rams?
No.
Oh, Cowboys.
Yes. Yes. Number 7 is the Titans. Number 8 is the Rams. 9 is Buffalo. 10, Baltimore. Now, where do you...
How about Huntley coming in?
I know. That was wild. That was wild. Where do you think the Birds are?
I'll go 19.
Great guess. Washington is 19.
So then 20.
20 is correct. 20. 19 v 20. Butterflies.
Come on, dude. That's how big it is. They're one away from the power rankings of each other. That makes this game even bigger. Come on, man. They're going to beat number 19 next week.
They were up from 21. So they moved up a spot.
Look at that. They didn't have to play and they moved up, man.
Now listen.
Trending
all
upwards.
kidding aside, I'm excited for it. I am excited for the game. Let's go to Sean in Percy. Sean, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Sean.
Hey, what's going on, cuz?
What's happening, buddy?
Hey, real quick, do you think a Ben Simmons trade is enough to fix this team? Because it's becoming more and more evident that Ben Simmons' absence is not the only issue with this team.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have a point guard, right? I mean, that's a major issue.
Right, and Tobias Harris is not it. Furkan Korkmaz I'm tired of. Danny Green is not it. It's like they're all off on the same night. They're never sporadically on. It's either they're on or off, and that's not good.
No, but think about one player, right? Like if you add one really good player, how that can change a team. I mean, look, if you take the best, they beat Golden State, right? You take the worst, they lose to Utah. So where are they? Are they somewhere in between? Now you had a great player that complements Embiid. Then suddenly Harris is better. You have a point guard that can get him the ball in the right spot, right? Like it can help that way. That's my only hope.
Okay. So you're not too concerned about the role players and how they're performing.
I mean, listen, I agree with you with Korkmaz. I mean, he is what he is. You know, my biggest fear is that they can't move him for something of note, right? If they can't move him, Sean, we're screwed, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm worried about that.
Real quick, can I make an Eagles comment?
Yeah, sure, of course.
All right, so I'm not a Gardner Minshew or Jalen Hurts person. I think we should go out and get someone else. But in the meantime, that's who we're stuck with. Please, I'm not sure if you're on the Russell Wilson bandwagon, but I know South Tunis is. Russell Wilson is playing mediocre football, and he seems to be on a decline. He's 33 years old, and we are not in win now mode if we get him.
Well, it's funny because we talked about it, and I said the same. Well, I said similar. I said I'm not sure if they're ready for him, and I kind of agree that at this point, like you better be buttoned up, ready to win. Like I look at Denver, right? Like look at the Broncos. They're ready for Russell Wilson.
Right.
Would you agree?
I agree. I just think now I don't see how you can be against Minshew. Not you, but Salchunas is against Minshew. He's all for us. I don't see how when he only performed.
I don't like Minshew either.
Pretty well.
Yeah, but I mean it was against the Jets.
Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, brother, I'm not a Minshew man at all.
Yeah, me either. But I'm just the offense is so stagnant with Jalen Hurts, and it's so boring to watch.
Yeah, but you know he does. Listen, I agree with you that when you look at the offense, you know you need the ball to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands, and that's been an issue. But I can't extrapolate and go, oh look, Minshew did it against the Jets, so therefore he's a better option than Jalen. You know, like to me, I rode the season with Jalen. I'm going to finish the season with Jalen, barring injury. Now joining us on the Comcast Business Hotline from the Inquirer, Inquirer.com, Jeff McClain. Jeffrey!
Anthony, how are you?
What you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
We had one of our listeners go, he called you. You ever see Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
You know what? I've never heard of it. I've never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Oh, okay. There's a vampire guy. They go, that's Jeff. Take it as a compliment as one of the great reporters in this town, man. All right?
Oh, all right. I appreciate it. There's an infamous scene in that movie, correct?
Yeah.
I don't want to be associated with that
You're
one.
Right? No. That's not the case. All right, brother. So let's go over the news of the day when looking at this game. You know, the COVID situation. Where are they at right now?
Yeah, so it sounds like of the players on the 53-man roster, Quez Watkins is in the protocol. So we'll see. You know, I think he has a chance to be back in time, but it depends upon, how this will play out in terms of testing and whether he's clear. I don't know if it's, he has it or if he's been in contact with anyone, and the Eagles will not divulge that information, but he has an opportunity to be ready based upon the time, the timeline of when they placed him into the COVID protocol.
So when you look at the otherwise, you think they look pretty good health-wise?
Yeah, I mean, certainly the bye is going to benefit them. Jalen Hurts, it sounded like, just based upon what I heard before the bye and now after, he's probably on target to be ready to play. I think the same applies for Jason Kelsey, Miles Sanders. Okay. We'll have to see how this week progresses for them. They're clearly not 100%, but there really are very few players at 100% at this point. But I think for the most part, that bye, while it wasn't, you looked at the beginning of the season, you're like, wow, that's late into the year. It's kind of now playing into their favor in terms of this is when they needed it for a bunch of guys that are dinged up.
It could be worse, too. It could be Washington, who's really dinged up.
Yeah, I mean, not only are they missing players because of injury, but they also have a number of who've been had to deal with COVID, and we're not sure if quarterback's going to be ready. Terry McLaurin, their best receiver, got hurt, suffered a concussion this past game, so Eagles could be having a fortuitous state of affairs in terms of how injuries get applied to Washington.
What have you learned? Let's look at them. Because we talk about, and Andrew and I were kind of debating of where is it the rest of the league conspiring for them to be in the mix with the playoffs, or is it they truly exceeded kind of what you expected, or was it a little bit of both, which is always kind of the truth.
I had them going 8-9 before the season. I think some people thought I was being a little optimistic. I think that may be how this plays out, 9-8 or 8-9.
Yeah.
If you look at the last 4 games. So, kind of, what I expected. I thought that they'd have their struggles early on just because of new coaching staff and new schemes and a quarterback that's very young, tougher teams in the first half. You're seeing the second half. So it's kind of played out a little bit, not exactly as I saw it. I've been wrong a few weeks here and there, but, I thought that they would get better. And I think that's kind of been what we've seen. Certainly, they're better than last year's team. That was a low bar to clear, and there's still a lot of issues in terms of the roster and in terms of the schemes. I think a little more on the defensive side than on the offensive side. Although, big picture, you're not really sure about the quarterback, and to win in this league, you got to be throwing it more than you're running it. That's a whole nother story. But with the added game and the extra team that makes the playoffs, it was never going to be, I think, a reach to suggest even before the year that they would be in the mix in December. Right? That seems to happen almost yearly with a lot of teams, just because you can. I mean, there's only so many games played in the NFL, and you can kind of stay in reach. And with the extra game, that's more the case this year.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that. And listen, I didn't think they'd be 8-9. I mean, I thought they'd be, 5-6 wins, not 8-9, and they have a chance to go 9-8. And there is a possibility, especially when you look at them. You got 4 games left. We'll see if Dallas needs the last one.
Yeah.
It's lining up to where you have a chance. What do you want to see when you're looking at the final 4 games? Right? Because to me, it's always about big picture, especially when you're a team that is this is about a growth year. Well, I'll ask you, what are you looking for over the last 4 games?
I mean, I want to see how they perform under the pressure of being in contention. I mean, that's something that you want to evaluate your coaches and your quarterback and all your players, really. So that's you want to see how they perform under that kind of stress late in the season, I think, because that is certainly how you evaluate players. I mean, there's guys who come up big in big spots, and there's guys who don't. And you want to take that opportunity. So certainly you're trying to aim for making the playoffs, and if you do make it, see how they perform in the playoff setting. I think the bigger picture, if you're stepping back even further, and I've said this all along, and I kind of mentioned this just a little earlier, I mean, you want to see improvement. You wanted to see Nick learn from mistakes. I think we've seen that. You want to see the players learn from mistakes, which is an extension of the coaching staff learning from mistakes. So, this team is not as penalized as it was early in the year, so that's one way they improve. I think in some of the game management situations, you've seen Nick make better calls in terms of play calling, just little things. Remember, he wasn't sneaking the quarterback at the goal line, and all of a sudden, hey, two games later, he had that opportunity. He said, all right, let's sneak Jalen Hurts, and he scored a touchdown. Little things like that. And in terms of the scheme, adjusting, we've seen him do that on the offensive side of the ball, shift from a pass-oriented offense to a run-oriented one. On the defensive side, you see Jonathan Gannon be a little more aggressive. I don't want to make too much of that because a lot of the success on that side of the ball has to do with teams and the quarterbacks they face. But I think you've seen a little bit of improvement from Jonathan as well. So to me, I think that is what you've wanted to see. And in terms of the quarterback, let's see how he responds to, arguably his worst game of the season. You'd like to see Jalen finish on a high note here and show that he can rebound from a performance like that.
Yeah, we're talking to Jeff McClain, Inquirer.com, covers the Birds, does an incredible job. We had discussed Sirianni last week and kind of went through with the bye, pros and cons. I got to tell you, when I look at the season as a whole, I'm impressed by. Look, he's not a stubborn guy. Like, you've been around coaches that it's they have their view and their belief, and they're not going to kind of move off of it. I can't blame him for early on trying to throw the football because that's his offense. And if you look at Hurts, you go, all right, well, I need to devise a scheme to throw it for Hurts to see if he's my quarterback. Then you realize that, what, I just got to just to stay afloat, I need to run it. And he did make the change, and he did, put Jalen behind center at times. So, I think he's pretty malleable.
Yeah, I think it took a little bit longer than I would have expected, and I even, I just thought looking at the team that they were going to have to do a little bit more of that and just kind of ease Hurts into this. But yeah, I agree. And I wrote a story about Nick. I think it was right before the Raiders game, or maybe it was right after. And it was just kind of like a step back and say, okay, this is let's just all breathe for a second, take a deep breath, and understand. This isn't about looking at the first 6 games of his tenure. We've seen Andy Reid struggle early on. We've seen Chip Kelly, and I'm just using local examples, but we've seen this happen all across the NFL. What is he doing internally? Is he establishing the culture? Is he, has he hired a good staff around him? Are the schemes working? Or at least are they making the right decisions in terms of that based upon the defense? And I thought that, and just being around Nick increasingly and getting to talk to him, I just felt like this is a guy that you're going to see players play for, and you don't see that in some of the other coaching hires that we've seen over the last few years. You just look up the New Jersey Turnpike, and look at Joe Judge, for an example. A guy that maybe you mentioned earlier about kind of doing his things his way and not really kind of being adjusted, not being able to adjust to what works. I think Nick can do that. This isn't a guy, again, you go back to the emotional intelligence Jeffrey Lurie said long ago, but I think that it's true. You do need that type of head coach. And with Nick, I think we've seen that. And I think that I think it's important. And I think it's a guy that can have legs in this league versus, I guess, the Bill Belichick's of the world who have to win. And now, if Bill comes in the NFL right now, you'd have to win almost immediately because otherwise, I just don't think that's going to work. So anyway, I agree with you. I think Nick has done a pretty good job. And I think, while there's talk of one and done a couple months ago, I never really thought that was real. I know that we wouldn't be thinking that way. I think people have a little bit of better feeling of Nick right now.
So when you look, put yourself in, we talk a lot about Jeffrey Lurie wanting to throw the ball, right, to win, and knowing that Nick went really the opposite to save the season and to run the ball. How do you think that sits well with Jeffrey?
I think he's fine with it for now. I think he probably understands, looking at what the pieces that he had, that this is the way to play it especially with the quarterback, and also to take advantage of what Jalen gives to you on the ground. I mean, I'm just watching the film now because I'm doing something on Landon Dickerson, and Jalen just everyone's talking about Minshew and quarterback controversy. He just can't give you that extra dynamic that Jalen does in the zone read game and against the Giants, for instance. God, they were just as poorly as Jalen played. He had so many plus yards on the ground. Is that sustainable over the long haul? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Probably not. I'm sure Jeffrey thinks that.
You just get exposed. You expose yourself to injury. Like when you have a guy like that running like that listen, it's one thing if you're Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's got an arm.
Yeah. And then you look at the Cam Newtons of the world. They're still doing it. They just get banged up.
Oh, it's terrible.
Maybe I believe in Jalen a little more than you do. I feel like he does a pretty good job of protecting himself, and I feel like if he got better as a thrower, he does throw the ball out of bounds. He does slide. You don't see him be too much of the hero.
Yeah, you're right.
It just he could be a little more like Russell and Deshaun in knowing when Deshaun Watson and Russell Wilson and when to throw it away. What he lacks as a thrower is going to probably always.
I mean, that's my biggest problem. I mean, I keep going back to. I love quarterback play, and I love the kid. It would be so much easier to ride with Jalen. Again, you got to be able to throw the ball. I mean, I'm watching. Stafford Murray last night go toe-to-toe, and, you got to deliver those strikes.
Yeah, this weekend offers the opportunity. This weekend offered the opportunity to, look at other quarterbacks, and it's just you just have so many more options and the ability to move the ball down the field when you have an elite thrower. It's the plain fact when you got Justin Herbert throwing 63.8 yards in the air on the run. Those are just explosive type plays that you get from a certain type of arm talent. And, Jalen right now doesn't have that. Can you win with him? Can you script an offense to play to his strengths for a while, et cetera? And I know that Jeffrey, the report I had a couple of weeks, still believes in Jalen. Just still feels, because you do see glimpses of it, not enough of it. He's got 4 more games here to kind of make his case, and maybe he makes it strong enough for that they're unable to do something for another year based upon the draft and what you can do in the trade, blah, blah, blah. But big picture down the road, is this a guy that year after year gives you the best, gives you a shot at the playoffs and a chance to win the Super Bowl? I don't know if you ask me right now, I'd say no. No.
All right, bro. Listen, great stuff. I appreciate it. Enjoy the game Sunday. We'll talk to you next week.
All right.
Thanks, buddy. There he is, Jeff McClain, Inquirer.com. We'll come back. Make sure you're listening. The wheel spins. 40 days up to 40 pounds. Stay with me. 40 days up to 40 pounds. That's how much you can lose when you join NJ Diet. NJ Diet only takes 40 days to lose 20 to 40-plus pounds. Contractually guaranteed money-back program. You got nothing to worry about, nothing to lose. NJ Diet is 100% tailored to you by using bioenergetically personalized supplements based on your hair, saliva, and blood work. It's about the science. And NJ Diet uses DNA testing to create your ideal diet plan and workout regimen, help you keep the weight off. 40 days up to 40 pounds can be a real thing. Unlike other weight loss systems, NJ Diet is all natural. No shots, no hormones, no prepackaged foods, and no surgery. Offices close by: Princeton, Cherry Hill, King of Prussia. Home, live online video consultations. Call them now, 855-5NJ-DIET. Go to NJDiet.com. That's NJDiet.com. 40 days up to 40 pounds. It's real. Say it with me.
Fanatic Sports Update.
A letdown in Memphis. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by North Penn Mazda. Don't miss the Season of Inspiration sales event going on right now, Route 309 in Colmar, or anytime at NorthPennMazda.com. After the impressive win on Saturday over the Warriors, the Sixers laid an egg yesterday against the Memphis Grizzlies. The Sixers haven't won in Memphis since December 25th, Christmas Day of 2012. No Joel Embiid, no Seth Curry yesterday, so a tough spot for the Sixers. They lose. Holiday Wheel next, right at 12 o'clock, so make sure you are listening in about 6 minutes when we announce the next name for the Holiday Wheel. This update is also brought to you by Lowe's. Get into the holiday spirit at Lowe's Winterfest with aisles of holiday festivities and savings on the season's best home tech. Once again, Holiday Wheel spun next at 12 o'clock right here on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Is the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here. The end of the season is near. Week 15 gives us a big Thursday night divisional matchup between rivals Kansas City and LA. FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge, is about to make it even bigger because FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. You saw how good Kansas City was this past weekend. Patrick Mahomes, he's got it all going on. You might want to look at a lot of the overs in this game. FanDuel's hooking all customers up with $50 when you refer a friend. Plus, your friend will get $50 also. Sign up with promo code Bob before this Thursday night matchup. You could win $150 on just a $5 bet. Remember, promo code Bob.
Hi, I'm Steven Singer. Yep, that's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy. People ask, what does this mean, I hate Steven Singer? Well, most other jewelers love to sell diamond studs that are cheap. They have a name for it, frozen spit. I'm serious. That's what other jewelers call their own products, frozen spit. Can you imagine buying a cloudy diamond that's milky color? Oh my, buy real diamonds from a real jeweler. Steven Singer Jewelers, who backs up every diamond with a real lifetime full trade-in value. The best money-back guarantee in the business. Here's why. Other jewelers hate our beautiful Anita diamond studs because ours are 100% eye flawless and near colorless. Beautiful stuff. They come complete with our 14-karat safety silicone backs, so she never has to worry about losing them or outgrowing them, because our diamonds are such nice quality that we offer everyone a lifetime upgrade. You can trade in your Anita diamond studs and get exactly what you paid for them. I wish I could trade in my old iPhone and get what I paid. Visit me, the real Steven Singer, at the other corner of 8th and Walnut, or online at IHateStevenSinger.com. One place, one price.
What's up, Philly? It's Tyrone Johnson. The holidays have arrived, and the second half of the school year is just around the corner. But I have a question. When did school stop being about reading, writing, and math? The pandemic has created a learning experience that bears little resemblance to school as we once knew it. Maybe Commonwealth Charter Academy is the right answer for your family. CCA has been the leader of online public education for nearly 20 years and provides a high-quality, flexible, customizable education tailored to your child's needs. Visit ccaeducate.me now. The benefits are crystal clear. Number 1, access to an online accredited 5-star education. Number 2, a virtual live classroom environment streamed into your home at no cost to you, including a laptop, a headset, and financial assistance with internet access. And number 3, a safe and secure learning environment that is free from bullying and classroom distractions. Enroll now at ccaeducate.me and take control of your child's education today.
Hey, Philly, it's Jamie Lynch. If you bet on Michigan to win the college football championship, Prop Swappers want your sports bet. Michigan was 100-1, and now they're just 2 ways away from winning it all. Prop Swap has thousands of buyers waiting to buy all your sports bets, and they're paying big money. Maybe you have a 100-1 Cincinnati ticket, or in the pros, how about New England? Yet another team who started at 100-1 odds this season. All these teams are selling for huge money on PropSwap right now. So cash in right now. Visit PropSwap.com and download the free PropSwap app.
HVAC contractors and techs. Want to be sure the system you're repairing or installing is running efficiently? Then test it with Testo. Heating, cooling, air quality, electrical, and more. If it can be measured, it should be measured with precision with Testo instrumentation. Testo is a world leader, headquartered right here in Westchester, Pennsylvania. For accurate results, ask for Testo by name. To see Testo's full line of measurement instruments, products, and job site solutions, visit Testo.com. That's Testo.com. Testo, be sure.
Why is this oven still going? Hi, this is Dinesh.
Dinesh's Bakery just landed a sweet catering contract.
40 dozen fritters? Friday at 5 a.m.?
He needs an event planner to help him rise to the occasion.
Oh, every Friday at 5 a.m. Not a problem.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Bet Rivers Sportsbook wants you to be in control of your football bets. That's why players love the same game parlays at Bet Rivers. Same game parlays let you mix and match player props and game bets, and gives a payout boost to the winning combinations you want to root for. Combine 2 bets or combine many. You pick your confidence level and then watch the game unfold. Bet on same game parlays at BetRivers.com or download the Bet Rivers app. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Talk a little pajamagram, Tunis. Yes, pajamagram. You looking for a great gift for your woman? Skip the crowds. Check out pajamagram.com. Spoil her with soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas. The next best thing, wearing nothing at all. Available exclusively from Pajamagram. Even more alluring than lingerie. The texture, the touch of naturally nude pajamas. So seductive, you'll both love the feel of them. All right? That's it. Listen, they don't leave much to the imagination. You're going to love it. Best part, Pajamagram does the wrapping for you. Free gift packaging included with your order. They got you covered. In a year filled with the unexpected, get her a gift she's definitely going to love. All right? But you got to order today. Last year, they sold out before Christmas. So it's the perfect, stocking stuffer type of deal. Go to pajamagram.com right now. That's pajamagram.com. Order naturally nude pajamas and tell them Cuz sent you.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Do I love that sound? Oh, it's nice. It's beautiful. You ready? Ricardo Pena of Philadelphia. You're on notice. That's right. You can spin the holiday wheel. Ricardo Pena, Philadelphia. You got 10 minutes to call us. 215-263-0975. 215-263-0975. Ricardo Pena. If you call us back within 10 minutes, you'll get a chance to spin the Fanatic Holiday Wheel. If Ricardo Pena of Philadelphia doesn't call us back within 10 minutes, we'll spin the wheel, and that prize will carry over into Mikey Mrs. Show. Ricardo Pena of Philadelphia. If you know Ricardo, let him know. Text him, call him. Whatever you got to do. He's got 10 minutes to call us back. 215-263-0975. The Fanatic Holiday Wheel, presented by the Philly Pretzel Factory, the official soft pretzel of the Philadelphia sports fan. Come on, Ricky.
One more time, say the name before I hit start on the timer.
Okay. Ricardo Pena. Like Tony Pena? Ricardo Pena of the Fighting Penas.
And he's of Philadelphia, Ricardo Pena.
Correct. And there's the number. I'll say it slower. 215-263-0975.
All right. You ready?
Hit it.
10 minutes starts now.
All right. Come on, Ricky. Come on, Ricky. Let's get us a winner. We need a winner. I love rooting for it. All right, let's do this, Jonas. There's a couple things I want to get to. I got to share with you one of the great things that happened to me last night.
What happened?
Let me get Ryan up here, and then I want to tell you about what happened.
Okay.
All right. I'm beaming, my brother. Ryan, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Ryan.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
What's going on, Ryan?
Hey, a couple things. Don't want to keep you guys too long. I know you guys talk to like 100 people a week, so I'm not expecting you guys to remember this, but I called about a month ago into your show. Love the show, by the way. I listen to it almost every day. But I called in just to touch in because obviously the Eagles had 2 picks in the top 10 about a month ago.
Yeah.
And this is before, obviously, Michigan doing what they did over the last month. And Aiden Hutchinson was listed at the bottom 10 of the draft. And I remember telling you guys that was the guy that I thought would fit in perfectly for the Eagles. And now, as we know, he's, projected number 1 there. So, as always, you can't, just like Kyler Murray said last night, before the show, you can't be looking, 5 weeks ahead. You got to look to the game in front of you. And I think that's what the Eagles have to do the next couple games here. And I think playoffs they're in reach. I'm not going to lie. I think, Washington, they're a good team. But I think down the stretch, I think we have a better path to the playoffs. And, hopefully if Dallas keeps it up and, they're in, good position for a bye, then that last game might be looking good. But wanted to just, say, hope you guys have a great holiday season.
Oh, you too, brother.
Up and,
Ryan, thank you, buddy.
Keep it up, guys.
Appreciate it, brother. That's really nice. You too, buddy. We're in next week, too. So if you want to call us back, listen, we're in, baby. You're in. Listen, wish you a lot of fun, a lot of relaxation, a lot of good family time. So we appreciate that. Speaking of family time, right? So last night, Moswell comes over to me and goes, "What's the deal with this fantasy?" I go, "What are you talking about?" He says, "Well, I want to play fantasy football." I go,
"Oh, yeah?"
I said, "Dude," I said, "that's cool." I said, "But, it's really not, it's over now. Like, these are the playoffs, and it's the end of the year." I'm not introducing him to DFS. So,
yeah, no, I would hold off.
You know what I mean? So I'm going, yeah. He goes, "Well, but I want to, basketball." I said, "The next season, and you could do, we could join an NBA team. We could do one of those, because you could always do it sporadically throughout the course of the season. Or, we could do a baseball one coming up." And he goes, "All right." He goes, "I want the ESPN app." He goes, "Can you put that on my phone?" I said, "Yes." Right? So, He goes, I want to read about, the games and all. I said, all right. I get him the ESPN app.
That's awesome.
All right. So now I'm already pumped up. So, the Monday night game, you could watch the Monday night game on your phone.
Yes.
Right? Like, you got the app, you can watch it right there on your phone. Is this what I think it is? Do we got a winner?
D-Train's got a vet. Apparently not.
Oh, damn. I saw the contest line. I thought it was Ricardo Pena.
6 minutes, 6 and change for Ricardo Pena.
6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. So, anyway, he calls me and he goes, dude, I could watch the game, right? I'm like, yeah, you can watch the game right here on the app. So, he's in his room. I'm downstairs. He's upstairs in his room. He's texting me. Did you see that throw? 52 yards.
That's awesome.
I went, oh, boy. He says, can I come down? Watch the game with you? I went, nah, dude. Like, listen, this was like the beginning of the third quarter.
Oh, my God.
I go, dude, you got to be in bed. I mean, you have to be sleeping. I said, you got to shut it off. So then the response goes like this. Are you ready? This is my man, and this is why I'm thrilled today. He says, are we voting for the Rams?
That's awesome.
I said, yeah. I said, it really doesn't matter. But, yeah, we're rooting for the Rams. So then he went, can I come down and, hang out with you? Like, just like 15 minutes. I said, buddy, I go, nah, the school's almost over. Soon we can watch all the games.
He's lucky he's able to watch the game on the phone right now.
And then he goes, just saying, I have all my clothes set out for school. I go to this whole thing. I go, listen, you're going to be off. Daddy will be off. We'll have some fun. I'm coming down. I go, nah, go to sleep. And he goes, can I at least say goodnight?
Oh, that's one way to get to your heart.
I said, I'll come upstairs. I knew he was angry.
Yeah, exactly, because he comes down.
Yeah.
He's going to lay on the couch to say goodnight. And also he's watching the game.
So I go upstairs, and I get him. And I give him the whole. And so this morning, he goes, Daddy, how about that sack at the end of the game? I go, dude, you stayed up the whole game watching. He gave me that smile. And truth be told, I was loving it. Like, my man, he's it. Tunis, I got him. I got him hooked, Tunis.
That's
I got him finally.
That's fantastic. He's all fired up.
Anthony's a player. He loves to play football. But, he still doesn't. He's not watching unless I force him, which I do. But the little one's hooked. And speaking of which, we have a winner. Oh, my, Judith! How about it, dude? We got a winner.
Yes, we do, which is awesome.
I'm so happy.
Sheet says Ricardo, but...
Yes, Ricardo Pena of Philadelphia. Now, who spins the wheel?
Dylan's going to come in and spin the wheel.
Oh, there he is, the D-Train.
Unless you want to try to rip it off the handle. Like, I know you kind of want to.
No, I do. But that thing looks flimsy. And the last thing I need is to break it. That would not go well.
Well, yesterday, there was a big problem on the morning show.
Why is that?
Connor spun it, and it went like 3 minutes long. Like, it just kept on going for like 3
love
minutes.
It. That's my man,
but
Connor.
John got upset.
Why?
John wants everything quick.
Nah, I love it.
It just kept spinning.
I love the of the wheel. D-Train looks poised, man. He's ready to go. Say hello to YouTube. That's Dylan D-Train. Let's say hello to Ricardo, and then we'll spin it, okay? Ricardo!
Yo.
What's up, my brother?
What's good? Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, baby. I'm so happy that you called and you're listening. This is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to...
I didn't know what was going on, and I heard it was like 6 minutes or whatever. I said, who they called my name on? Get the heck out of it.
I love it, man. What part of the city you from?
I'm from North, but I live in Quakertown for the last 6 years now.
Nice. All right, now I'm going to have D-Train spin the wheel for you.
By the way, can I just say something?
Yeah.
Another Ricardo Pena just called in.
No way.
Yeah, not the correct information because we have the vetting process. But
they try to show my identity.
Yeah, man. Even in the holiday wheel, Rick, can you believe it?
I'm excited.
All right, D-Train, give it a whirl, baby. All right, it's spinning. Nice spin.
Wow, it's a quality spin.
D-Train.
Let's go.
Yeah, the wheel goes round and round and round and round.
No offense to Haley yesterday. She spun it for us, and it went like 7 seconds
D-Train,
long.
my man gave a strong spin. I like a spin that goes a minute.
That sounds like trains on the tracks, man.
Yeah.
The D-Train.
Yeah. We need a big prize for my man Ricardo. All right, it's finally starting to slow down. It's doing the I love a wheel. I don't know what it is about a wheel that I like. This is pretty good. It's slowing down, and we got, what does it say, Dylan?
Imagine Lifestyle.
Imagine Lifestyles. You get oh, that's cool, man. You can get, that's dynamite, man. You can actually get all of your, you can go rent one of those fancy cars, have a big night out on the town.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I love that.
No, that's fantastic. Here it is. How about this, dude? Lamborghini, Ferrari, how about a Rolls, a Maybach, a Porsche? Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing that.
Do it like a night out, man. I want to see you bebop around in your Lambo. I love it. Hold on, baby. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys.
All right, brother. Also, my man Rick, you win a $50 gift certificate, I can say it, to Philly Pretzel Factory. You also, and then, look at this, 24-hour luxury car rentals from Imagine Lifestyles Luxury Car Rentals. Again, Lamborghini, Ferraris, Rolls. Oh, that's amazing. Half-day rentals also available. Visit the entire roster of exotics at ImagineLifestyles.com.
That's awesome.
He sounded like a great dude, too.
Yeah, he really
Ricardo.
did. That was really cool.
I love that. That makes me excited. Dylan did a nice job, man, on this spin.
Yeah, he just forgot the binder. He
did a nice job on this.
That was a quality spin.
Yeah, man. So, dude, just bringing it back for 1 second, you don't understand how excited I am that I got, my man is into it.
Hey, he's like your little minion. You're going to be all sportsed up, man.
Yeah.
And just wait, when he's older, because now I'm speaking from my own experience when, all those 17 game plans my father and I did. And summer months, man, we were able to stay till the end of ball games.
Yeah.
Well, even non-summer months, it was you just can't bitch tomorrow morning that you're tired. One of those kind of deals.
Yeah, it's cool.
But the more he gets into sports, man, that's going to be awesome.
No, to me, because I remember, I was into it from a very young age.
Yes.
And I would read the paper. I loved the sports section. Loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I would read it cover to cover. In fact, I was talking about the newspaper with people before. Yeah, recently. About the paper. I actually missed the paper.
Dude, one of my favorite things when I was younger, because I'm like you, I'm a loser from the very beginning.
Yeah.
I think it was the Inquirer did it. They had the helmets of the games, and I would circle the helmet.
Loved it.
And I kept track with my season-long record with the reporters in the Inquirer.
The helmets, I love that.
The helmets are so
Sunday
cool.
Inquirer.
Yes.
Helmets. I love the helmets.
Not the team name, the helmet with the logo on the side.
Dude, I feel you, man.
And my dad, he knew the deal. He would finish reading the paper, and every morning he goes, "Here you go. Here's the games." And I circled and I kept track.
Here's the thing, right? It's not the same online. It's fine. It's online or wherever it gives you something to read. But they don't put as much, because the business end of it has struggled. They don't put the resources that they used to put in.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right? Having done that job and having done it in New York where they had our travel budget was $7 million a year.
Yeah.
Think about that. It was ridiculous, right? I would go, at the end of the year, I would turn it in, I'd have about more than that, $6-7 of unused half tickets.
Right.
Because I would be somewhere and they would say, no, get a new ticket, go there. Like if I'm in Seattle and they tell you I'd say, well, I have a return ticket. They go, no. Where I'm supposed to go to Chicago, they go, no, go to Vancouver or whatever, and get a new ticket. Call American Express Travel, and you would do that.
Yeah.
But like the amount of content that you could create when you have that kind of budget. I mean, you had all these guys. Plus you had manpower.
Right. Yeah. Of course.
You know, the staff was like 50 people. I mean, it was like you were fighting to get stories in your own paper.
Right. Exactly.
You know, and that Inquirer and the Daily News, like the Friday Daily News and the Sunday Inquirer, cover to cover. And when you talk about some of the great pieces that were in, like good, just you could sit back.
Many stories, man.
You know, I'd never forget. Like we would sit, like with Sunday mornings, we would sit. My car, we'd divvy up the sports page. Just divvy it up. Like I go, I want to take. It would be the middle of winter, and I'd read Jason Stark.
Yeah.
Baseball. Full page. I miss that.
Yeah.
Because they don't give you the same content.
No, they don't. They don't, because a lot of it's online nowadays, and then it's like an exclusive online story.
But it's not even that. Like, even online, they don't give you the amount of meat. Like, they don't give you, there's not enough. Do you agree or no? I subscribe to it online, and, you know, I read it. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder.
It's not, the content's way less than it used to be.
Right. And it depends on who it is.
You have less reporters.
Yes, and that's true. I mean, the Inquirer still has like a handful of Eagles reports, right? It's not just.
Well, the Eagles are different because they know that that's their bread and butter.
Right.
I mean, listen, the Eagles, they do a lot for the economy of this city.
Oh, my God, yeah.
All right? I mean, you want to talk about ratings for TV news, which deals into advertising, right? Same thing with us, right? Same thing with the newspapers. You know, the Eagles, how about hoagie shops and pizza joints, right? I miss that. I do. I miss that sort of, you know, let me read, let me sit back. I wonder, and I often think about this because we had toyed, and I had a couple conversations with a couple of the guys, Pat McClune, who I loved, who used to be the editor at the Daily News. And he was a long-time great sports editor. Bobby C., we talk about it. Is it still possible to do like an online magazine that simply deals with Philadelphia sports, but it's got to be good?
Well, right. It would have to be like a monthly big, every single story's huge kind of deal.
I don't know, but I don't even know if there's an appetite for it.
I'm sure there is. If it's like a monthly... You know that on the first day of the month or the last day of the month, you're getting this email.
It would have to also be timely. Well, again, it's not. It can't be. It's different. You know, back in the day, you had magazine pieces that were written. You know, usually the lead time is 6 months. You know, sometimes like 3 to 6 months before. But you'd have to be really timely with it. And since it's online, you could do it.
Right. Exactly.
And I don't know if it's weekly or bi-weekly. But I know I would want that.
Yeah,
would you listen? You're not the biggest reader.
No, I would, because especially it's going to be like bigger pieces. It's going to be more profile stuff as well, where you're going to get a lot of quotes and sit downs and all that kind of stuff, because it's not the daily grind. I respect the daily grind, but it's like you said, you're going to have 2 weeks to do some of these stories. So I would be in on that, of course.
And I guess you can only do it local because obviously you're not going to do national. But would there be an appetite for it? Because I still think that, you know, it's not as dense. Like you would go Friday Daily News, you would get a ton of stories. Same thing with that Sunday Inquirer was amazing. I'm curious if. Because I miss it. I was talking about it with somebody else recently about missing the newspaper. It's funny how things crop up. I haven't thought about it in a long time, but I actually miss the way they attacked it. 610-632-0975. Got a couple open lines. You want to join us? Let's talk about Parks Casino. Yeah, Parks Casino and Sportsbook. That Sportsbook is ridiculous, all right? It's the greatest. Make sure you check it out. ParksCasino.com/PA, all right? You download it right into your living room. Boom, you got it. So when you're looking at the birds on Sunday, you go, listen, I like the way things shape up. They're a 5-point favorite. Maybe I want to do a same-game parlay, right, and build a parlay where I think I know how the game script is going to go, and I can add as many legs. Again, the more legs, the higher the payout. And if you look at it and you go, I think the Eagles win. I think they win by double digits. So instead of laying 5, you lay 9.5, right? You look at their team total. Well, I think they're going to score at least 24. So you lay 23.5. And then you build it from there. Every step is the way to build your same-game parlay. And that's how you can do it at Parks. ParksCasino.com/PA. Right now, go there. In fact, use the promo code Fanatic. Your first bet risk-free up to $500. You got it. Boom. Just use that promo code. Website's got all the details. You got to be in PA. You got to be 21. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
A loss for the Sixers. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer. Some people think fall is the best time of the year. May also be a great time to consider getting vaccinated against COVID-19. Sponsored by BioNTech and Pfizer. Sixers had an impressive win over the Warriors on Saturday, but unfortunately laid an egg in Memphis yesterday, falling to the Grizzlies 126-91. The team was without Joel Embiid and Seth Curry. Joel Embiid out because of load management. Tobias Harris, he gave you only 12 points in 25 minutes of work. Tyrese Maxey led the way for the Sixers, finishing with 23. Sixers fall to 15-13 on the season. Flyers look to win their third straight game. Believe it or not, they host the New Jersey Devils tonight at 7 o'clock, and you can listen live right here on The Fanatic. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Guys, there's a treatment for ED that is changing the medical field. I'm talking about acoustic wave therapy technology from Forge Medical Group. Wave therapy. So that means no medication is involved, and you can stop buying the popular pills at your local pharmacy. Forge Medical Group's board-certified medical director and his team offers this acoustic wave therapy technology, and it can restore intimacy without pills, injections, or surgery. Here are some comments from the Forge Medical website.
Thank you for giving me my sex life back.
Your staff was friendly and respectful. They never made me embarrassed or uncomfortable.
No pill or pump ever worked for me. Your clinic is full of miracle workers.
Forge Medical Group is working with men to bring back a part of their life that they thought was gone. Our guarantee to you, no pill and no injection. This is a completely safe ED treatment. Appointments fill fast. Call now, 610-632-8181. That's 610-632-8181 or forgemedicalgroup.com.
Colleen, can you run back and wrap that? No, you've got a customer.
The holidays came early for the Hendricks Boutique.
Yes, we'll be open even later when it gets...
They'll need a temp fulfillment manager to tie up the holiday loose ends.
I need some more help at the register. Somebody? Oh, Sherry.
Indeed can help them hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
For the ones who are always in the know.
Delivery confirmed.
For the ones who keep things running. For the innovators and the problem solvers. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry, experienced staff at local branches, and free access to experts to help answer your toughest questions. So whatever challenge you face, we have the knowledge and products to help. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This season, Fine Wine and Good Spirits is here to help give your guests a little taste of holiday magic with mini bottles of spirits. And these little gifts are so much more than just minis. They're tiny ornaments that you can also drink. They're the fun of spicing up your apple cider. Just a little. They're the smile that comes from giving everyone on your list a little something extra. And if their taste is always changing, you can't go wrong with a Fine Wine and Good Spirits gift card. Celebrate happier holidays. Shop in-store today. Please enjoy responsibly.
Todd thought it would be secure to jog in the cheetah savanna. Todd believed the big cat repellent he bought online was reliable. And now, Todd is trying to be faster than this cheetah that can run 80 miles per hour. But the good news is, Todd has AT&T 5G that is fast, reliable, and secure. And he learned the best thing to do is stop running and toss her the backpack with the beef stew. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, secure. It's not complicated.
5G requires compatible plan and device. 5G may not be available in your area. See att.com/5G for you for details.
Tis the season to save at Hand & Stone Massage and Facial Spa. You can buy a spa package, get a free massage or facial gift card, or save $10 on single-service gift cards. Visit any of the 57 Hand & Stone locations in the area to purchase, and you can also look up your nearest location for special online savings in December. Gift cards can be used at any location in the United States. Valid on guest pricing only. Other restrictions apply. See or call the spa for details.
Don't forget the pretzel tray. No party is complete without a Philly Pretzel Factory party tray with delicious dipping sauces like tangy sriracha, honey mustard, brownie batter, and buttercream. There's something for everyone. So order now and find your nearest location at phillypretzelfactory.com. Whether you're the host or the guest this holiday season, don't forget the pretzel tray. Pre-order now at phillypretzelfactory.com. It's Philly Pretzel Factory, where better gets made.
Philadelphia's hometown sportsbook. Bet Rivers is the official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Flyers. All season long, make your hockey bets with a trusted local team at Bet Rivers Sportsbook. Get started today with a special offer. Use the code 250MATCH to get up to $250 in bonus money on your first deposit. Whether you watch the Flyers game at home or at the Bet Rivers Sportsbook at Rivers Casino Philadelphia, bet with a winner at betrivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said now he speaks Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's Babbel.com.
Eagle Shows presents the Holiday Gun and Sportsman Show this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks, PA. Don't miss the East Coast's largest gun shows with over 1,500 tables this weekend only. Buy, sell, or trade. From guns, rifles, pistols, and ammo to military surplus, uniforms, medals, and more. The Holiday Gun and Sportsman Show this weekend only at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center in Oaks, PA. Friday 1 to 7, Saturday 9 to 5, and Sunday 9 to 4. Tickets are just $12 or get a 2-day pass for $20. Get yours at the door or online now at eagleshows.com. eagleshows.com.
Hey guys, it's Andrew. Holidays are in full swing. We are just 11 days away from Christmas, 10 days from Christmas Eve, because I know a lot of people pop the question on Christmas Eve, and that's what I'm getting to. Showcases at Family Company Jewelers. They are fully stocked to help you check off every item on your shopping list. Filler stocking with some diamond stud earrings, right? So if you're not proposing, you're already married, you're just not ready to take that step yet, you can get some diamond stud earrings at Family Company Jewelers. But if you are planning to pop the question this year, how about you stock your stuffing with a diamond ring? And you got to do it soon, man. My man Angelo, he took care of me. I was there in a matter of minutes. We narrowed it down to the ring that she was going to say yes to. We also got the wedding band that went along with it, so I was all set for wedding day before she even said yes to the engagement. But you want to hurry up. And it might be a little too late now for Christmas Eve, but I know a lot of people also do it for New Year's Eve, or when the ball drops and the clock hits midnight. Maybe you want to propose right on January 1st, right at the start of 2022. Family Company, they have the largest selection of engagement rings in the area, and you are guaranteed to walk out the ring. She'll be showing off nonstop this holiday season, just like I did a few years ago. Don't waste any more time this holiday season. Make it one stop to Family Company Jewelers to check off your whole list. She's going to be loving you for the rest of the year. I promise that. The rest of the year, 6 days, but she will. Family Company Jewelers, South Jersey's diamond destination.
Happy holidays from 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hi, this is Steven Starr from Star Restaurants, wishing you warmth, health, and much happiness. 'Tis the season of gratitude and appreciation, and we at Star Restaurants certainly appreciate you. From our family to yours, a very, very happy holiday.
Season's greetings, and thanks for listening to 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Hey, jingity jing. It's Dominic the donkey. Jingity jing. The Italian Christmas donkey. La 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 la. La la.
It was funny. My kids like this.
Never did it for me.
Listen, I don't blame you. First of all, who's got a donkey, right? Like the Christmas donkey, stupid, right? Well, if you're in Sicily or you're in Calabria, I guess it makes sense, right?
Connor Thomas, the great Connor Thomas, who is a wacko just like me, he has this in his top 3. He told me that last week that this song is in his top 3.
Well, you know, we did the GOATs of movies.
This would not be in the list.
We did the GOATs of what's on the table.
Yes.
This week is the GOATs of songs.
Yes.
I mean, you know, we got to finish it.
We do. I love our Goat Fridays.
Yeah, we love our GOATs.
It's great, man.
We like doing that. Yeah, no, listen, I wouldn't expect you to put the Dominic. No,
I could tell
my
you
kids
top
like it.
25.
All right, I hear you. I mean, I don't listen. I got you. I listen. I'm not arguing.
Passionate, man.
Well, you know, are you that passionate? You're passionate. The donkey.
Yeah, I'm anti-donkey.
Why is that?
I don't know. I like the Dougie P the Donkey song better than the actual version.
I swear to God, I never cried so hard laughing in my life when one of our callers came up with a Dougie P the Donkey parody song. Oh my God.
Yeah,
I couldn't breathe. It was hysterical. It was one of the great parodies. Like, we have some good parodies. Like, when you have a good one, come on, man. It works.
Yeah, it's got to be good, though.
I agree.
I'm kind of anti-parody.
I know you are.
Unless you really hit it out of the park.
I know you are. I get it. All right, real quick, and then we get back to the phone lines. I want to walk down Decembers of the past with the Eagles, okay? Because it's to prove that, yeah, it's a fun game and we're pumped up, but butterflies? I don't know. So let's go back to 2019. Now, let's remember when you got married. On the day of the Tunis wedding, the Eagles were in Miami. So were me and the bro with Philly Sports Trips. They lost to Miami. In fact, I was so distraught after that loss that I felt bad that Vince at Philly Sports Trips got a separate transportation back from the stadium to the hotel in Denver for fear that I would act the way I acted after the Miami loss. Now, I didn't realize it, Tunis, but I was very sour after the loss. Now, you know, we expected to win that game. How could you lose that game?
Yeah, because that Miami team was literally tanking at the time, and you lost.
We were out of our minds.
And it was like early, and you were like, oh, my God, this isn't going to work out for the Birds, huh?
Right. And that loss put them at 5-7. However, the next game, they go and beat the Giants in overtime. Do you remember that?
It was Monday Night Football. I was watching.
Daniel Jones fell down.
I was watching in the Miami airport because I had the layover.
Yes. Then they beat Washington. And if you remember that game where they beat Washington to go to 7-7, and that was the game where Wentz
rolls right, finds Sanders in the back of the end zone.
One of the great throws that you'll ever. In fact, it's a shame because
Castellanos hits one deep to left field, and I don't think I'll ever be putting this headset on again.
Well,
Mr. Brenneman.
Yeah, Tom Brenneman gave one of the great calls. Wasn't it Boston Scott too? Who
is Boston Scott?
Yeah. Who is Boston Scott? That game left him at 7-7. Then they played the Cowboys. And you remember that? They beat them.
Yep.
to go to 8-7. You win in New York, right? And you finish 9-7 and make the playoffs.
Yeah, and listen, I don't care. I don't care there. I know the Wentz haters and all that kind of stuff. My man threw for over 4,000 yards that year and did not have a wide receiver with 500 yards.
No, dude.
It was Zach Ertz, the backs that he threw to. Greg Ward was their leading wide receiver.
You ready? Look at these skill guys. You ready? These were the skill guys that you had. Josh Adams.
Notre Dame.
Wendell Smallwood.
Yeah.
Jay Ajayi for 4 games. Sproles for 6 games. I mean, think about that for a second.
Darren Sproles was day-to-day. I remember that entire season he was day-to-day and didn't play.
Old Nelly. Ertz. I mean, that not exactly,
And old Nelly that year was bad Nelly because remember, he dropped the ball down the sideline against the Falcons, and then there was the game middle of the season against the Cowboys where he just stopped running for a deep ball.
Right.
And then he blamed the throw during the press conference. Yeah, the ball wasn't there.
Matt Collins. So Deshaun played 3 games, right?
Yep.
Matt Collins, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Ertz, obviously, Greg Ward, Alshon. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned Aguilar, Ajayi 3 games, Sproles 6 games, Boston Scott 11 games, Jordan Howard 10 games, Miles. I mean, dude, look who he's throwing to. Jordan Matthews.
Ew. For the 15th time.
Deontay Burnett. Not for nothing. But that was in December. And then, my brother, we go back to what? We go back.
Foles Magic the previous year, right?
To 2018, 2019. Now, 2018 was again Foles Magic, and we all thought that was the double joint in Chicago. And, of course, what happened?
The previous week, I forget what the scenario was. We needed one of the teams to win.
Right.
And I think it was the Bears, but they didn't need to win, and yet they still won. And then the Eagles faced the Bears, and then the Bears lost in the playoffs.
Dude, look at this December, right? So you remember the Eagles were dead.
Yeah.
They were dead, dude, going into it. So they were 4-6. And then November 25th, they beat the Giants. Then to begin December, they beat the Redskins. Then they lose to the Cowboys in overtime.
Yeah.
You remember that game? But then they beat the Rams. Foles goes into L.A., beats the Rams.
Yeah, Sean Peterson.
Right?
Doug's son.
Then Foles beats Deshaun Watson here.
That's when Clowney. Remember Clowney? I thought he died.
Yes.
I thought Nick Foles died.
Yes. Then Washington again to get him in the playoffs. You want to talk about December magic. 18, 19, December magic. 17 Super Bowl. We don't even need to relive that. But those are the 3 years. Now we're going to go I want to keep going back as the day goes. Imagine that for a second. That's, my friend, December magic. Ghost. It's the man, the myth, the ghost.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Yo, unfortunately, I work 6 to 2 during the weekday, but I'm off today, so I had to give you guys a call. So I want to react to last night mainly, but before I do that, I wanted to say I think that this year, if everything came out correctly and we foresee that we won these 4 games or 3 of 4, that is the magic. These are all 4 games against division opponents. This is everything that we've wanted, correct? I mean, as far as the fanhood and doing all that stuff, but the realism, obviously, I'm not going to go crazy, but dude, this is setting up to be exactly that.
Is it?
I mean, I know you're not hyped, but I don't want to get.
I am hyped. Like, don't.
I know what you're saying. Of course, dude. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're saying this is 10.
Yeah.
But it's just, as you just said, and you're saying 2019, 2018, and you're talking about these division games, and you're talking about those throws. Dude, it could happen. I don't know. We're sitting here. We got a couple things going the right way. I'm not going to get too crazy because we beat the Jets. I'm still not set on Jalen. Whatever. But
Yeah.
Toby is kidding me, right? He's out of his mind, kidding me. 5 for 12.
I know, bro. I hear you.
So Mike was talking about all the teams with people who could trade, possibly all that. It was maybe 2 or 3 days ago.
Uh-huh.
I think, I don't know if it's possible, but I would like to get rid of Tobias Harris. I know it's not crazy. I know it's not the smartest thing to do. I'd take less for him. I would look at somewhere like Houston, someone like Eric Gordon, who's literally balling this year and could help a potential playoff team, maybe a 3-4 seed that we are.
Yeah, I mean, none of that means anything until you move Simmons.
I know, dude. I know,
and because you're not going to do anything. You need a point guard. And Eric Gordon, come on. I mean, I got no interest in Eric Gordon.
I feel you there. It's just maybe not even for Toby. Maybe that's someone you can just maybe get on.
Listen, I agree with you. He's been a disaster, a disappointment. I had this conversation with Tyrone last week. We were in a hallway, the general and I, and we had this conversation about the buys. Dude, when are you going to step up and give the big guy a break?
That's what I'm saying. They posted that Sports Illustrated magazine cover today or yesterday, and I'm looking at that picture, and I'm saying Tobias was the 5th best player on that starting lineup.
Yeah.
He 100% was.
Yeah.
So I may be out of my mind, but I don't know. I'm not going to get...
No, Ghost, listen, you're right to be frustrated. Thanks, brother. You're right to be frustrated. I'm frustrated, too. Listen, I like the guy. He's one of the nicest guys you ever want to meet. But you got to get more out of him. Now, I know that he needs a point guard, and he's struggling without a point guard. But come on, dude. What happened to, once every week or two, you drop a 30? He's more than capable of dropping 30.
Yeah, and as I said earlier in the show, my problem with him wasn't scoring 12 points yesterday. My problem was him taking 12 shots.
Yeah.
Dude, you're the guy last night. I need you attempting 25.
You're going into it, all right, no Joel. Okay.
Tough spot.
You're playing against Memphis. Listen, they're a decent little plucky team, but come on, man.
No Ja Morant yesterday.
Come on, man. I need you to take over. And I need you to take over and force the action. Here's the problem. He can handle the ball, right? Tobias can handle the ball. Yep. I need you to create. What happened to that? He doesn't create anymore.
No, he doesn't. He really doesn't.
He just sits there and listen, I get it. You want to spot up. You want the ball in the right spot. No, dude, how about you create your own shot? The difference between a max player and everybody else is that the max player can create their own shot and score.
Yeah, no, by the way, you're 6'8", and you do have a bit of a handle.
He's got a handle,
you got power. Come on, man.
And he's got decent touch. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. No disrespect to Charles Bassey. But Charles Bassey should not attempt 10 field goals in a game where there's no Joel Embiid, no Seth Curry, and Tobias Harris is only attempting 12.
You're right.
That can't happen.
You know what that would be, though? You know what that's, Tunis, you know what that is? I could totally see it. That's a night where Simmons is playing, and Simmons takes 3 shots.
And we crush him 4.
Right? And Bassey takes 10.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Frustrating.
I mean, Korkmaz, now, granted, it was a lot of 3-point attempts, but he even had 11 attempts yesterday. He had 1 shy of Tobias.
I know.
You got to be the man yesterday, and you're
dude,
not.
That's terrible. Nikki, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Nikki.
Oh, Nelly, we got a Bonbonna in Tuscaloosa tonight. The Iron Bowl. Whatever you say, just Keith Jackson.
What?
Man. Keith no, Judas, you don't know about Keith Jackson. He was the SEC commentator before Brent.
I know who it is, but as Tyrone
terrible?
says, you kind of sound like a leprechaun there.
Oh, that's what he sounds. Judas, I know exactly how you feel. You did the morning show on Sunday without the bro. You did the show yesterday without your big brother Ant. So you got a funny feeling in your stomach. It's not butterflies, dude. It's just you just overrun already. It's Tuesday and you already worked half a week. That's the problem.
That's butterflies, man.
It's not that I don't. Play the song, dude. It's not that I'm not excited for the game. I've seen enough of. Let me give you a scenario. Defense shuts Washington down, okay, and we win a 16-14 game with a defensive touchdown. So basically a whole bunch of field goals and a defensive touchdown. And then we beat the Giants the next week with a defensive struggle where both Jalen and the mustache come in. They both play because they're both playing terrible. They both look ugly. But now we're in the playoffs. Are you happy now, Tunis? Like, are you happy now that we are going to make the playoffs, but we have absolutely no future to go anywhere in the playoffs, first of all? But more importantly,
I don't care. It's a playoff game. Plus, it's not like them finishing with the 16th overall pick is so much different than them finishing with like the 12th overall pick. Like, if they can get me a playoff game, even if they lose, it's one more week of Eagles football. I'm in.
This is what's going to get my excitement going. If Jalen starts balling, like if we win these games and Jalen is Lamar light, like Black Grady said, then I'll start getting excited. Just winning games to get to the playoffs, knowing that either I got to go buy a quarterback during the offseason or I got to use these draft picks this year. Because here's the problem. People go, there's no quarterback out there, ain't right? But once you use up all your 3 first-round picks this year, how you getting a quarterback next year when there's a franchise quarterback? How you going to get a quarterback?
Well, what I would do, I said this, you know what's funny? I was listening to Tyrone and Mike and all. A couple weeks ago, Judas my witness, I said that they should push some of the draft capital to next year, right? So this way, I said that on the air, and then all of a sudden Schefter reports it. It's like, all right. But I do believe that that's a possibility that if you don't like this class, you push some of that capital to the following year and you roll with Jalen again. I mean, which is a possibility.
Which is a possibility. And the reason why I'm still not excited is because it's going to be difficult. If Jalen's not your guy, it's going to be difficult to get a star caliber quarterback who's a veteran right now, or
I don't know. You know what?
Get one out of the draft.
Listen, and Nikki, great stuff.
Yep.
See you, brother. I can listen. If Jalen is not the answer, is it hard to get a franchise quarterback? Yes, it is. I'm without a doubt. But why? I understand that. But why I'm excited, but I don't have butterflies for the game is it's not about anything other than, the whole thing is what it is. I mean, I've been through real games with real games on the line.
Yeah, but this is a game on the line where if you make it, you are currently a playoff team.
But so what? I mean,
that's exciting to me.
You act like you've never experienced the real playoff games. Like, again, and listen, that's fine. Like, how you feel is how you feel. I'm not telling you how to feel. But you can't label me or anybody else who feels the way VG goes, I got butterflies. I don't have gnats. And I understand it. Maybe it is a generational thing, but I don't think it should be. Because it's like, we've all seen and real quality teams and big games.
Yeah, and I know this isn't a quality team. I know all the holes that they have on this team, but I go, all right, listen, I didn't expect a playoff push.
I'm excited for it, but I can't swoop out. Like, I'm not putting the costume on. I will tell you, like I tease you, but I could put the swoop costume on. I could easily do that. But I can't do it for this game. Like, if I got a year where they're ready to roll and there's something on the line, like really on the line. First of all, their teams are jumbled. And even if they beat the Redskins twice, I still think it's hard to beat both Minnesota and San Fran. I think both those teams are better. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Now, it's a jumbled situation, and it is what it is. That's how I look at it. And I'm going to take each week as hey, this is fun. But, I mean, butterflies?
Sorry, that was one of my butterflies.
That's pretty good, but
thank you.
It's a good butterfly. It's a good flutter. But again, I go back to it because I say, well, if this means butterflies, well, what did it mean over those 3 years I gave you? You must have had bats.
I did, man.
You know what I mean? There were pterodactyls to fly inside you, Judas. It's an interesting conversation. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. That's how you join us. It's Cuz Radio with the Tunas. Hey, listen, I got something, man. If you're thinking about, if you got kids like I do, and you're thinking about a gift, like what's Santa going to get them, right? How about some fun? Yeah, like Royal Billiard. I'm telling you, they got everything. Pool table, shuffleboard, foosball, skee ball. Royal Billiard bringing in lots of inventory for the holidays. Here's what you got to do. And trust me, I'm telling you, Audra, she's the greatest. She's got a great staff. Go to royalbilliard.com. Check out the view in stock items. Yellow button. You'll see all the available items. Now, look, we know shipping, getting products in stock, it's a challenge right now for that product's available. Listen, Royal Billiards is doing everything they can. In fact, they're flying around the country and picking up items at warehouses themselves. Kent, the GM, he flew out last week to Ohio, picked up a load of pool tables, air hockey tables, foosball tables. Royal Billiard working hard so you can bring home the fun for the holidays. I'm telling you, it's a great gift. Santa can leave a great gift of fun. Get your holiday items now at Royal Billiard and Recreation, the Delaware Valley's ultimate game room store since 1982.
Fanatic Sports Update.
A loss in Memphis. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by NJM Insurance Group, committed to being upfront with their customers. NJM, no jingles or mascots, just great insurance. Get a quote today at NJM.com. Sixers were in action last night in Memphis, and they lost 126-91. The team was without Joel Embiid and Seth Curry. Tonight, where you hope Tobias Harris would step up, he only attempted 12 field goals, 5 of 12 tonight. Tyrese Maxey was your leading scorer. He finished with 23 points in 30 minutes of work. Flyers back in action tonight. They look to win their third straight game when they host the New Jersey Devils. Tip-off. Puck drop will be at 7 o'clock, and you can listen live right here on The Fanatic. Jeff McClain joined Anthony earlier today as the Eagles get set to take on the Washington football team. You can hear that entire interview on 97.5thefanatic.com. Holiday Wheel, next chance for you to win. Spin at 4 o'clock on the Mike Missinelli Show. Keep it locked here in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Guys, 2021's been a roller coaster year, so spoil her this Christmas by giving her the next best thing to wearing nothing at all. With soft, silky, naturally nude pajamas, exclusively from Pajamagram, America's PJ experts for nearly 20 years. Sensuous and smooth, naturally nude pajamas feel just like her own bare skin. She'll love slipping these on every night because the texture and touch of naturally nude pajamas is so soft and luxurious, they'll melt away her stress. She'll love the feeling of wearing next to nothing at all, and you'll love the way they look. Check them out at Pajamagram.com. And right now, when you order today, you'll get a great deal. Free gift packaging. That means you don't have to wrap a thing. Get her naturally nude pajamas and get your free gift packaging today before this deal disappears. Just go to Pajamagram.com. It's fast, easy, and delivery by Christmas is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
Okay, December's here, and so is the cold weather. And you know what that means? It means higher heating bills are coming right around the corner. So how can you offset those rising energy costs? My friends at Window Nation, they're going to ride to your rescue. Get rid of the old drafty windows that let the cold air in while your money is flying out. You know, for a limited time, get 50% off all style windows. We're talking bays, bows, double hung, sliders, and get a house of windows for only $99 a month. Call Window Nation today at 866-90Nation or go online at windownation.com. Because although the cold weather's here to stay, this offer, it's not. It's going to leave. So stop living with old, inefficient windows that cost you a fortune. Window Nation's first-class expert installers are going to improve and enhance your home with your choice of high-quality, custom-made windows that provide long-lasting home comfort while they're up in the value and curb appeal of your house in an instant. So don't wait. 50% off any style window and a house of windows for only $99 a month. This offer is not lasting long. Call 866-90Nation or visit windownation.com. Santa Claus just asked me for the number. Window Nation, the perfect fit.
Prescription products require completion of an online consultation with an independent healthcare provider and are only available if prescribed. Subscription required. Additional restrictions apply. See website for more details and safety information.
Should Viagra really cost $90 per pill?
We don't think so. RexMD has FDA-approved generic Viagra medication of that little blue pill starting at just $2. Why pay huge pharmacy prices when you can get the same results for a fraction of the cost? Give your bank account a break. Just fill out a brief survey, and if appropriate, you'll get a starter pack prescription of industry-leading generic Viagra medication. Just call 800-375-6741. We've helped over 100,000 men with their sex lives and with getting prescription medications direct. Your consultation is free, there's no doctor office visits, and your shipping is always free. Get your starter pack now. Call 800-375-6741. That's 800-375-6741. Again, 800-375-6741.
Now, you don't get to play as much as the offense and defense, but it must be cool to be called special teams. It just sounds good. What team are you on? The special team. That's tight, right? Oh, if you're a fan of special teams, you can just bet on those. My sportsbook app has prop bets, so have at it, people. It's a special app, people.
Must be 21. Gambling problem? New Jersey and Pennsylvania. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY.
It's hard to get out of bed on these cold mornings. Walking into a cold bathrooms is the worst. If you're like many people, if you've gone the space heater route to make certain rooms in your house livable. Mike Miss here with an important reminder from my electrician, Dan Namaro at Farron Electric. Now, space heaters are great, but if you don't have a dedicated circuit for those space heaters, they can be dangerous. So don't take any chances. Call Farron Electric at 484-316-0449 or online at farronelectric.com. That's FARRYN electric.com.
You know a spot, but not just a spot. The spot. Actually, with the all-new Nissan Frontier, you know a bunch of them. But the key to these great spots? Being able to reach them in the first place. Your spot is out there. Find your Frontier in the all-new 2022 Nissan Frontier. With standard 310 horsepower, advanced tech, and 281 pound-foot of torque.
It's been a long time since something in men's clothing has been this exciting. It's called the Dress Collar Polo by Collars & Company, a four-way stretch, lightweight, comfortable luxury polo shirt. But the top has a traditional English spread collar on it. So it gives you the look of a dress shirt, but with the comfort of your favorite polo or golf shirt. You can even wear a tie with it, and it comes in a variety of colors and patterns. If you're like a lot of men and you get hot wearing a dress shirt under a sweater or sport coat, check out collarsandcompany.com. That's COLLARSANDCO.com. Collars & Company.
Bet Rivers Sportsbook wants you to experience Rush Pay. When you want to cash out your winnings, you don't want to wait 2 days just to get the go-ahead to withdraw your money. That's why Bet Rivers created Rush Pay. With Rush Pay, 80% of withdrawal requests are approved instantly, meaning you'll get your money faster. Why wait? Get your cash when you want it. Bet with a winner. Bet with Bet Rivers Sportsbook at BetRivers.com. Presented by Rivers Casino Pittsburgh. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Oh, there it is. We love our pets. I got my Goots running free. He's the greatest. We love our dogs and cats. And at Pets Plus Naturals, they've made it their mission to save as many cats and dogs as possible. So many resources from Pets Plus go to rescuing animals. That's why every animal available at Pets Plus is not a dog or cat you buy. It's a dog or cat you adopt instead. Yes, adopt instead. These animals are saved from a shelter. They're brought to Pets Plus where they are cared for by vets, given proper nutrition. And, of course, lots of love. They're in tip-top shape to be your next four-legged friend and join your family. If you or your family considering adding a dog or a cat to the family this holiday season, I urge you to visit adoptinstead.org. That's adoptinstead.org. See all the animals that the great people at Pets Plus have rescued that are ready to settle into a new permanent home. Pets Plus Naturals, locally owned and operated for over 30 years. There's locations all over the area. There's bound to be a Pets Plus Naturals near you, featuring free delivery in some of the areas. So do me a favor, visit petsplusnaturals.com.
WPEN Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station, home of the most entertaining Eagles talk in Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
It's 1 o'clock.
I'm sorry. I might have to cut this song. It just makes me think of Dee Dee because this was his walkout song.
Wow, that's nuts.
It's just like I felt a burning sensation inside my body.
Did you really?
Yeah. He was such a disappointment this past year.
He's cooked.
And then Joe G. Oh, he's my guy. I got to stick with him. Joe G. He's batting under 100 against lefties.
I mean, he's cooked.
Biggest game of the season. You're batting him against a left-handed starter.
Wow, you still...
Man, the second this song played, oh, God.
All this, all roads lead back to the Phillies with you. All roads lead back to the Phillies. The reason why you're excited over the Eagles and you got butterflies is because the Phillies disappointed you.
Yeah, before that, it was the Sixers. It's a constant cycle.
I feel like it. You know what's funny? My only point today has been we have discerning eyes. Like, we understand what it's like to be facing a big game. Like, to be in a big game situation. Like, real big games. Serious teams that could make runs. And I started the show today, and I go, I'm real excited for the game. I missed them Sunday. I'm pumped up for the game. And I go, you know what, Tunis? Maybe we go back to go back on a cruise. And then it started. And then you went on this dissertation about how big the game is. And then you got butterflies. And I'm going, well, I just want to just have fun for the game. Like, it ain't all that. Butterflies? I just, like...
There's another one, sorry. I just keep bringing the mic down to my stomach.
I think they're moths.
I bring the mic closer to my stomach. You can hear them.
Butterflies. Like, butterflies are when you got a team that can make a run. That you go, oh, my God. We got to get this game. We got home field. We got to make a statement. Like, and this doesn't mean I'm not looking forward to the game or, and I want them to make the playoffs. I agree with you. Intellectually, I agree that, look, it does make a difference, 12 to 16, but to me, it's more important to make the playoffs. And selfishly, I get an extra game of Eagles football. I missed them Sunday. I love watching them. I love it. Makes my weekend, man. I look forward to them every week. I'm sad that it's already December and there's only 4 games left. And I always say, go slow, go slow, go slow. So, I mean, we agree with all that. We the only thing that I disagree with is that it's a butterfly situation. That's it. It's not a butterfly game. It's more like, I'm looking forward, pumped up. Pumped up. I got you. Even the general. You and the general.
General's disappointed.
The general who it might be the most real dude around. Even he's all shocked because he's a discerning eye.
And I feel this is a playoff game pretty much this weekend.
Okay,
you lose, season's pretty much done, man.
Yeah, and that's why I'm like pumped up, whatever, pumped up. But like God forbid, and I don't think they're going to lose. I think they're going to win. But if something happened and they lost on Sunday,
oh, you will not want me in on Monday, but I will be.
See, I was like that after they lost to Miami 2 years ago when you got married.
Mm-hmm.
When they lost to Miami, I was crushed because you know why? I thought that year they could make a run.
Yeah.
And I was like that after Seattle because Wentz has the concussion early and, that's it. So I was like that.
Yeah, McCown running on one leg that game.
But this team's not like that. This is not making a run. Like, I love Taste Cake Dom, but Taste Cake Dom, he's a heart guy. He leads with his heart.
Yes, he does.
And wild card weekend, any of these other teams scare you? Arizona, Rams,
yes.
Dallas, Tampa, Yes.
They all scared me, yes.
I mean, come on.
I think the Eagles lose round 1.
Well, that's my point.
But at least they're there.
Yeah, but that if you know that there is an expiration date, you know that they can't play with those other teams. They just can't. They've been close with these teams, but they haven't really threatened those teams. Like the Tampa game, somehow they covered, right? Remember? Like,
Yep.
maybe they covered or whoever it was.
Yeah, they covered because Tampa Bay just gave up.
Right. They're up big, and they could, even, people go, well, they could have won the Chargers game. Not really.
Mm-mm.
I mean, they weren't stopping them. They didn't punt. So if a team doesn't punt against you, you really aren't in the, like, they should have won. And so that's my only reason why I had no butterflies, because there's an expiration date. And nor is this the time, and I don't hold it against them. Like, I'm not going, like, to me, to have butterflies, if they lose, it's a disaster. If they lose, it's not a disaster. This is the rebuild. Right or wrong?
It is the rebuild.
So it's not a disaster if they lose.
I'll be in a bad way, man.
Okay.
By the way, speaking of expiration dates, we did the homemade pizzas yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
The mozzarella cheese expiration date was like February. There was blue. There was mold. So I had to run to the store. It was a tough moment for me.
Was it opened?
Yeah, it was open from like a couple weeks ago.
Oh, dude, what do you expect if it's not? It might not have been sealed correctly. Air could have got in.
It was sealed.
I don't know.
And I put it on the pizza.
You can't open the mozzarella. You can't open mozzarella and then expect it to stay good for 3 weeks.
It was blue, man. It was sad. It was a sad day. I had to run to the store real quick.
Well, it's the same thing with the playoffs. Like, that if you leave the cheese right in there for 3 weeks after you open it,
calling the Eagles moldy cheese,
it's not going to be good. Like, so it shouldn't have been a big disappointment.
Yeah, but not all the pieces were moldy, so there was only some moldy parts. Maybe the quarterback.
3 weeks, Holmes. It's not that they're moldy cheese; it's your disappointment level. You were disappointed that you got to run to the store to go get the replacement mozzarella.
Yes.
Well, why are you bummed out over that? You should expect that.
I've eaten older cheese before.
Hard cheese, not soft cheese.
I've done the mozzarella late before.
Whatever. Dude, you got a steel stomach.
Yeah, dude.
You are gross. Yeah. You eat anything. Ew. 3 weeks, Holmes.
Yeah, that's fine, man.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, dude.
No, it's not. 3 weeks?
I had the leftover veggie fried rice, week old, from the fridge the other day. It was good.
You ate week-old veggie fried rice.
Yeah, I didn't die.
Did you eat it cold, too?
I did, actually.
Oh, my
Just a few bites.
Oh, my God.
I needed something to hold me over till dinner.
God. What is wrong with you?
It's easy. Just grab from the fridge, boom, few spoonfuls.
God, Andrew. I got to get to Joey. I can't talk to you anymore. Joey, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Joey.
Hey, what's up, cuz? What's going on, man?
What's going on, brother?
What's up, Jonas? Yo, man, congratulations on getting your kid on board with that. I remember you had me thinking back when I was my grandma. My grandma used to let me sit up and watch Monday Night Football. I used to beg her to watch Monday Night Football back in the early, mid-'80s all the time.
Yeah. Didn't you bargain to stay up at halftime?
Yeah, but yeah, that was my goal. I had it so I couldn't fall asleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always better at soda. It's just good when you get the memories of your kids. Like, I just remember my son was born when he was coming out. I really had an extra strength in God. I said, damn, something that big and that longer than somebody. It just seemed like he would never stop coming out when he was coming out. It wasn't no complications, man. But it was just so, I mean, I really, I took Paul passing out. I mean, that's the only reason. It wasn't that it was yucky. It was like, damn, it just seemed like he would never stop coming out. He was a long dude, big, long kid. And so he would never stop coming out. But my football point, cuz, all right, this is my thing in the quarterback evaluation. I'm not taking it back to the old school like that. Taking it back to new school guys. Say if you watch Tom Brady highlight films and you watch Aaron Rodgers highlight films, Aaron Rodgers is going to be grabbing the hip. He's going to be throwing 80 yards down the field with people on his leg and all that. You're not going to see none of that in Tom Brady's highlight films. I mean, you know, he's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time. So sometimes I think, you know, we can't get too carried away in super arm strength. I see, you know.
No, but he's got super arm strength.
No, Tom Brady got super accuracy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but
Aaron Rodgers would blow him out in the highlight film.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
No, but it's not about that. It's about he's got zip. You're right. His accuracy is pinpoint, but his ball does not dip. Like, no dip, baby, dip. It's when you look at those throws, they're on a rope.
Yeah, I'm not defending no Jalen or anything like that.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just talking about the greatness of Brady, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just talking about, but Brady, his highlight films would never compare to Aaron Rodgers' highlight films. You know what I mean? Aaron Rodgers, I mean, his arm movement, none of that can compare to Aaron Rodgers. So sometimes I don't like to get caught up in a lot of quarterbacks, even mobile, whatever. I mean, I think there's a lot more to it than just the arm sometimes. And with the Eagles, I agree with Jonas, because we just don't have enough. We're not the Patriots. We don't have enough seasons and good times to forget about. I mean, to really overthink a season. You know what I mean? I just love it.
No, but wait a second. Time.
No,
this is frustrating. You got butterflies for Sunday?
No, butterflies.
That's the only point. Like, the only point, and I'm arguing with the Tunis, is this, that we know football in this town. The Eagles, we may not have Patriots, but listen, the Eagles have been great. Like, under Jeffrey Lurie, I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, exactly.
My man, 20 years of, like, really good football. Like, where we know that this is a season where they can make a run. That's that's why if you got butterflies for this game, then it cheapens everything else.
Yeah, I think this is just a giant waiting to see season. You know what I mean?
It's fun. Right.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. It's definitely fun. Just the fact that we're in it. You know what I mean? It's fun. And there's 4 games left, and they're all really important. I mean, as long as we win, they're important. So, I mean, it's a countdown. I like, the countdown to the season. We'll see where it ends at. See, what we look at for next year.
Yeah, Joey. No, listen, I'm feeling you, man. How old's your son now?
10 years old.
Oh, man. Is he playing ball?
Yeah, you know what? Because of you, I've got him out there. I'm ready. I got to register for the summer. And I got
really?
The football team. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, you keep me up with my team. I hate talking about the boys. I got to, you know what I mean?
Joey, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, he's off the charts with his athlete and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, great. That is
really
the best.
Off the charts with it. Yeah,
good stuff,
man.
Joey. Thanks, brother. Good.
Bro.
Yo, tell him I was asking for him, all right?
Definitely will.
All right, thanks, brother. Yeah, without a doubt. I love it. See, I love that. The fact that he got his boy playing ball inspired, that I inspired him a little bit, is Tunis. It's the greatest, man. And I look at Anthony, and guys, let me tell you something. And listen, I know people talk about football, right? And they go, oh, I don't want my kid to play football. I don't want my kid to play football. And, in fact, the morning show was talking about, the soccer replacing hockey and popularity and everything else. And it's all well and good. It's great. Let me just tell you one thing about football. And again, we talk about concussions. If there's a rash of concussions, he doesn't play. I mean, as a responsible parent, obviously you're going to watch over your child. But he's not playing in Alabama. Like my only point about playing football, youth football, is they're not. They don't hit with that kind of ferocity. All right. What I saw it do for my son Anthony, who just turned 12, right? He turned 12 in November, and I saw Anthony before football. Not that beautiful soul. Not that he was lacking confidence or anything, but very much into his head. Right? And he has the propensity to video games, the whole thing. When I saw him after football, he looks different. He walks with incredible confidence. He did it. And I love the messaging. Listen, and just if you're on the fence with your kids playing football, listen to me. What they go through, because practice is a tough thing, right? The games are the fun. What's arduous about football is practice. And my boy, he was there every night for practice from the heat of August, through the heat of August and September and into the cold, and he got a lot out. It helped him. I look at how he carries himself, and it's different. So it's my only lesson, and I can just share it, right? Because we're going through this stuff together. He's 12, Joey's son's 10, and he walks and carries himself different. He's got self-confidence, which is why I believe every boy and girl should play sports.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a big part of life growing up. Yeah,
I don't care what it is. I'm not thinking Anthony's going to go play at LSU, right, or Notre Dame, but it's good for him to play and play through high school. Like, that's how I look at it. Or, and play any sport. Now, Mosswell better make the bigs. That's your stomach.
Yeah, I just want to.
That's your stomach.
I recorded it for you.
That's the food you ate. That's not the Eagles game.
Oh, it's been a while since I ate the veggie fried rice.
Yeah, that's whatever else you ate. I'm sure within the last 24 hours you ate something disgusting.
I did have a little bit of the cheese yesterday accidentally, not knowing. No, this morning I had eggs, bacon, and they had a breakfast this morning downstairs, which was nice of the
I saw that
building.
Nice.
So
I don't do the egg.
I know you don't. So I had the eggs, home fries, and the bacon this morning, courtesy of the building. That was nice. So that was a normal meal. I had the pizza last night.
Okay, I know you had something disgusting over the weekend.
Yeah, that's probably true. No, I ate Steven Starr on Saturday, man.
Oh,
that
you're living.
That was not
Where'd
disgusting.
You go?
The Love.
The Love's great.
Right outside of Rittenhouse Square is fantastic. I had one of the best cocktails of my life.
Oh, I love what kind was it?
It was like some sort of bourbon drink, but like they had a little. I don't know what the flavoring was, but then there was also like a little bit of champagne in it, which gave it like the bubbly taste.
That's the best.
Dude, when I tell you I took a sip and you wouldn't know that there was
delicious.
alcohol in it, I could have been in a lot of trouble if I just kept going.
Yeah.
Because I drank too fast.
Nice.
They were good, man.
Nice. Love a cocktail.
Quality meal there. Great time.
Let's go to Mickey. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Mick!
Yo, what's up, boys?
What's happening, Mickey?
Yo, Anthony, I met you a couple weeks back at your son's baseball tournament. He's definitely going pro. Don't worry about it.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? It's Mickey from the Samboni.
I know, man. I love you, brother. You're fantastic.
Dude, I called in like 50 minutes ago. You were talking about the good old days, the Daily News and the Inquirer.
Oh
man. That brings back so many good memories for me, man. The Philadelphia Daily News.
Yes!
Doesn't get any better, dude.
How about like on a Friday? And like those thick Fridays, I remember being at Temple, right? And I'd be at class, and I'm reading the paper. It was the best.
Yeah, I got a quick story for that, too. Like, growing up, and you know to this day, my pops is still buying the Daily News.
Yeah.
Back in 1993, when we were making a run, the Phillies were making a run, the front and back cover of every single Daily News for almost 2 months was hung up through our entire house.
Oh, my God.
Every single wall had the cover of the Daily News on it. I'll never forget it to this day.
Oh, I love it. I love it, Nick. That's fantastic.
Oh, man. Yeah, you guys cracked me up, man. You're on fire today.
Would you, let me ask you, Chris, what's your new place you tasted recently?
Oh, man. It's month to month. So we roll out a different sandwich every month. Right now, we're just, enjoying the holidays, sandboning whatever we can. But you know who the big players are. Angelo's down on South Street, South and 9th.
You do. I love your Instagram. It's fantastic.
We appreciate it, man.
The Sandboners, man. You got to follow them, man. They're fantastic. You know what it is, too? Like, you guys got a great way about you. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. I love it.
Yeah, no, we created this little lingo, and we got this little fan boner experience going. Take a look, take a bite. It's a ton of fun, man. And, the randoms that just get up there and give it a try, which was basically the goal all along.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. So everybody can do it. Join in on the fun. But
yeah, it's fantastic.
No, you guys are crushing it today, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, brother, great talking to you, man. You ever say it? The Sandboners?
No, I did not, but I got to check them out.
Oh, they're great. Yeah.
That's really cool, man.
I got to tell you, I like that. The Samboners.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I like the Presidente, the Barstool, who they do the
pizza reviews.
Yeah. I like it. I look at all I enjoy that stuff. There's another one. The food.
Would you follow my food reviews?
No. No. Not at all. No, bro. Sorry, man.
Why not, man? Chef Judas.
Yeah. I bet you could do it. Like you sound like you did well on the chicken parm.
Yeah, I could cook. It's just my food taste is a little weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
You want to check out my reviews though?
I do for you.
Thanks, man.
You got it, brother. You're my boy. Let's go to let's talk about Parks Casino and Sportsbook. Boy, do we love that Parks Casino and Sportsbook. They got everything, right? So you're looking for your menu of the week. You know what I love is when you got all the bowl games, you got all of the NFL, like the Saturday games. So it's a great sports weekend. It's the holidays and sports go together, and so does Parks Sportsbook. They got all the different ways you want to play parlays, in-game bets. You know, you want to mess around with the total, same-game parlays, whatever it is you want. All the props all day long. Have some fun. Say you like Jalen to run, right, over 60-some yards. You just bet that. The props are a good way to go. Anyway, check them out, man. They're a lot of fun. It's Parks Sportsbook, and you go to parkscasino.com/PA. Make sure you give them a follow on Twitter. They always have great stuff going on. parkscasino.com/PA. Use the promo code Fanatic, and then you'll get that risk-free bet up to $500. You got to be in PA. The website's got all the details. You got to be in PA. You got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
A loss to the Grizz. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Philly Pretzel Factory. This holiday season, don't forget the party tray. Whether you're the host or the guest, visit phillypretzelfactory.com and order your party tray today. The Sixers were in Memphis yesterday, coming off their impressive win over the Warriors on Saturday. They laid an egg yesterday, falling to the Grizzlies. No Joel Embiid, no Seth Curry for the squad. Tobias Harris, of course, the big name that was out there for the Sixers. He only attempted 12 field goals, so a disappointing night from Tobias Harris. Tyrese Maxey was your leading scorer with 23. Flyers back in action tonight. They're looking to win their third straight game when they host the Devils. Puck drop at 7 o'clock. You can listen live right here on The Fanatic. Eagles getting set for their Sunday matchup with the Washington football team. Jeff McClain joined Anthony earlier today. You can hear that entire interview on 97.5thefanatic.com. This update is also brought to you by NJ Transit. Skip the hassle and expense of driving this holiday season and let NJ Transit be your ride to entertainment, shopping, and events. Visit njtransit.com/holiday and start saving today. Keep it locked in The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic. 97.5 The Fanatic's Holiday Wheel is back.
Presented by the Philly Pretzel Factory, the official soft pretzel of the Philly sports band.
This year, we'll be spinning the Holiday Wheel 3 times a day.
At 8 a.m. with the John Kincaid Show. At noon with Anthony Gargano. And at 4 p.m. with Mike Missinelli.
You'll have a chance to win some amazing prizes, like a float session from Halcyon Floats, an Atari VCS, a Star of Love diamond necklace from Steven Singer Jewelers, and a Flyers Santa sack. Go to the contest page on 975thefanatic.com right now and register for your chance to spin the Fanatic Holiday Wheel. Happy holidays from 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Hey, how's it going? Word of mouth has Dante's dental clinic thriving.
17 new patients? Nice. Is this next month's calendar?
But he needs another dentist to give his schedule a good cleaning.
This is this week? You're kidding. Oh, you're not.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
For the ones finding new ways to ensure the job always gets done. For the ones wearing many hats. For the ones who are hands-on, even from far away. And the ones keeping business moving forward. We are Grainger, offering supplies and solutions for every industry, with 24/7 support and experienced staff at over 250 local branches. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Dell Technologies' end-of-year sale is the perfect time to upgrade tech. Save big on the latest computers featuring Windows 11 Pro that easily automate workflows. Don't forget to shop servers, storage, and top-brand electronics with savings up to 45% and all with free shipping. Call a Dell Technologies advisor to help you transform your digital workspaces with comprehensive end-to-end solutions. Find the right tech for your business needs at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Napa know-how. At Napa, get great deals on a variety of Craftsman tools all month long for those DIYers in your family. Like the 20-volt drill driver combo with a battery and charger for just $119. With a deal like that, we're putting unfinished projects on notice. Looking at you, loose doorknob. That's the drill driver combo, just $119. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Parts stores and NapaOnline.com. While supplies last. Offer ends 12/31/21.
In business, days don't just come and go. Every day counts. Whatever your day brings, with Comcast Business, you'll have the solutions you need to make the most of it. Like the power of the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses, the freedom to control your network from anywhere, and advanced cybersecurity to help protect every device on it. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Actual speeds vary. Call for details.
With the KFC app, you can get your chicken finger licking quick. Quick, 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 quick. Park at the front, then skip the line. Skip, 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 skip the drive-through line. The quicker you get chicken, the quicker you can eat it. Eat it, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Order on the KFC app or website. Quick, 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 quick pickup. Oh, the joys of KFC quick pickup. It's finger licking quick.
Participation in lobby hours may vary. Use drive-thru if lobby is closed.
With more than 75 local businesses, you'll find something for everyone on your gift list at the Berlin Farmers Market. Shop a great selection of toys, sports, jewelry, clothes, video games and electronics, candy and sweets, and so much more, all under one roof. The Berlin Farmers Market is decorated for the holidays and open every day from December 2nd through Christmas Eve. For hours, info, directions, and more, visit BerlinFarmersMarket.com. Berlin Farmers Market. Shop, eat, enjoy, local.
Are you in a car that just doesn't fit your lifestyle anymore? Well, the folks at North Penn Mazda want you to know that they are offering top dollar for your vehicle. Come by and see them in their beautiful, state-of-the-art, brand new showroom just off Route 309 in Colmar. You could drive away in a new Mazda during their Season of Inspiration sales event going on right now. Visit them anytime at NorthPennMazda.com, because when it comes to trading in your vehicle, North Penn Mazda is the right experience and the right choice.
I'm Serena Williams. You watch me live on TV.
And I'm the dad from that hilarious sitcom you watch on demand. Thanks to DirecTV Stream, our worlds have been brought together.
And there's a laugh track.
Oh, who them? Yeah, well, they kind of just follow me everywhere.
Introducing DirecTV Stream, the best of live TV and on demand with no annual contract. Get your TV together at DirecTV.com.
Requires high-speed internet and compatible device. Content varies by package and location. Restrictions apply.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
is pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
This season, Fine Wine and Good Spirits is here to help give your guests a little taste of holiday magic with mini bottles of spirits. And these little gifts are so much more than just minis. They're tiny ornaments that you can also drink. They're the fun of spicing up your apple cider. Just a little. They're the smile that comes from giving everyone on your list a little something extra. And if their taste is always changing, you can't go wrong with a Fine Wine and Good Spirits gift card. Celebrate happier holidays. Shop in-store today. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, it's Jen Score.
Scorda, the end of the season is near. Week 15 gives us a big Thursday night divisional matchup between rivals Kansas City and LA. FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge, is about to make it even bigger because FanDuel is giving new customers 30-1 odds on either team to win. Kansas City at Los Angeles. We all know Mahomes has been a little off this season, but the team is still winning games. KC is 8-4, LA 7-5, so this one could go either way. Look for the same game parlay, the SGP symbol, and play around with the player props. Just be cautious with Mahomes. He's hit or miss. FanDuel is hooking all customers up with $50 when you refer a friend. Plus, your friend's going to get $50 too. Sign up with promo code SCORDA before this Thursday night matchup. You could win $150 on a $5 bet. Remember to use promo code SCORDO. Must be 21 plus and present in PA. New users only. $10 first deposit required. Must wager in designated offer market. Max bonus $150. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hello? Whether you're at home or on the go, listen to 97.5 The Fanatic on Odyssey on your smartphone, Roku, LG Smart TV, Waze, and more. That's Odyssey, AUDACY. Check it out now. Happy holidays from 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, it's Mike Missinelli. On behalf of the Mike Missinelli Show, with Tyrone and Jen, we want to wish you a very happy holiday season and a very happy new year. Thank you for listening, and we hope you hang with us for the new year.
Season's greetings, and thanks for listening to 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
It's a great one, right, Tunis?
It's the top 5.
Yes.
And
Dean.
since we've no place to go,
Dean.
It's a top 5.
Dean's top 5 cool, too.
Of course he is.
man, it doesn't show signs of stopping. And
Mariah Carey, we were talking about last week. That's
Yeah,
top 5.
she's in there.
She's number 1.
You and I were going over it. The amount of money she makes annually just from that one song.
Yeah.
Forget the rest of her career. She's living pretty just that one song.
Yeah. Friday we gotta have the audio. We gotta do
we'll have
the
them
goats.
already.
We gotta do the goats. Well, the goat. We've done all the goats, and then we'll end it with the goats of New Year's.
Last week was fun. By the way, I saw the packaging from the Mad Cune.
How about the Mad Cune? Oh my God, he got us the nog.
So we got.
Are you breaking it out or what?
We got to plan this. So your last day.
Put it in the fridge, cuz.
Well, yeah, I will. We got some time. Your last day is what, the 23rd?
Yes.
By the way, we have a fridge here. It's now the communal fridge, and I'm afraid somebody's going to try to thief it.
They'll thief it, yeah.
So I got to plan this. So Wednesday the 23rd, we'll
take it home.
We'll do a toast.
You live close.
Yeah, it's a good point.
You could just take it home and then bring it back.
Bring it back, yeah.
Put a bottle. I think the coach has a bottle in the office.
That'd be nice.
Bottle of brown. I know Chuck does.
Okay.
Chuck's got the brown in the office. He's a true businessman. Got the bottle of brown.
If I ever did that, like if I ever had my own office,
you gotta have the bottle.
I'd have the bottle.
Sure.
I'd have the bottle ready at all times.
Yeah. You know those shows, like back in the day shows, anytime they showed, like, do you ever see Mad Men?
Mad Men. I was literally going to use that as an example, yeah.
They got these bars in their office, like.
And it's crystal.
Yeah. And they had the crystal bottle, right?
Yeah.
And they got the cubes.
Yep. The decanters that are huge.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going. Did everybody get whacked? Like, is there?
Yeah. Nowadays,
you're supposed to work. Like, you're working. And everybody's just hanging out.
Nowadays, I feel guilty when I want to have a beer, like the final segment on remote. You know what I mean?
You're right.
Whereas back then, they're getting whacked at 2:00. It's lunchtime.
No, they're. Who was the Wolf of Wall Street was the best. That was right.
Yeah.
Well, no, before he starts his company, right?
Yeah.
He goes into lunch with Matthew McConaughey. Who was right?
Yeah.
Which is one of the greatest movies.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Listen, that's one of the most underrated movies ever, right? Like when they take the old lewds and it hits them. Like there was like a time lapse or whatever, and it finally hits them. That was hysterical.
Now we had a slight connection to that movie because the naked band that played, that was the temple fight, the marching band.
Yes.
Because they were like national, they were like the number one band at the time, and they still are very talented. Temple's marching band's ridiculous. They were in the movie.
Yes, that scene, the debauchery. Yes. No, it's one of the great scenes ever. But when he goes to lunch and he has the double martini lunch, he's like, it's 10 o'clock, let's go to lunch. He goes, it's 10 o'clock. He goes, yeah, you got a problem? No.
And then he said, bring 2.
Right.
And then, like, by the time you get back to the bar, bring 2 more. He's like 4 martinis deep before the appetizers come out.
It's 10:30. But the madmen,
yeah,
who has offices like that?
Yeah, that's not.
And then all right, let's worry about the Tunis account, right? The Tunis account, we have to come up with. Yeah, let's see the thing, and then, all right, I like it. Break open the bread,
exactly,
and then they start drinking.
Like, that's why I thought Uncle Frank would be a man that had the brown in his office, but remember, he said he didn't. And I was
surprised.
Disappointed in Uncle Frank.
Yeah,
I am
honest. Too. Uncle Frank went down a couple pegs.
I think highly of Uncle Frank, and I thought he'd be a lock to have the brown in the office.
Yeah, Uncle Frank is bugging me today.
What do you mean?
He's on my list.
Well, what, do you need? Hold on, I got you. Don't worry.
Yeah, he got to zap his ass. Let's go to Lance. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Lance.
Hey, Anthony. So you guys were talking about stockpiling picks for next year. Here's your problem with just doing next year and just assuming you're going to be able to move up to get one. The 2 best quarterbacks in that draft are going to be C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young of Alabama. Let's say the Lions are picking at 1 and at 2 is Houston. They don't have their franchise quarterbacks. You're going to wind up...
Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling you that, first of all, it's way too early. Now, again, I think C.J. Stroud is legit. Like, to me, that kid's going to be number 1. Look, I like Bryce Young. He's 6 feet, all right? He had a nice game the other night against Georgia. Now, he's not good. C.J. Stroud's a far better prospect. Your point, I agree with you. I think you can't count on it, but you can move some capital forward. There might be somebody else you like, or you might be able to package to get up that high.
I'm not sure you're going to be able to package to get up that high because you might get into the same situation with the Jets this year where they like Zach Wilson.
Holmes, it's too early.
But
it's too early. My only point to you is that you can stockpile and move some of the picks. Like you're 2 years ahead. That's so much can happen.
Do that. I'm not saying you shouldn't do that, but you might wind up finding yourself in the same position in 2023.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not arguing with you. I don't disagree with you. I just don't have a crystal ball. The point is that I'm not going to use all 3 this year.
No, I agree. I don't think they are. I think they're going to try to move one back, get some other picks in extra rounds.
Yes.
The thing that people keep saying we're going to use those picks all on defense. I don't necessarily think that's a true statement. Like, I think they're going to go best available player. Now, I do think they're going to take a defensive lineman somewhere in there. I think they're going to take
They need an edge guy bad.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to take a safety in the first round. They haven't taken a safety in the first round since 1980, and the guy was actually Young, who was a corner that became a safety later in his career.
Listen, that was ancient football, too. I mean, you might be right. Again, I'm not even telling you. My only point is, here's what we know. They love edge rushers, which they need badly, and corners, right? Now, they still need a playmaking linebacker and a playmaking safety. So, again, I agree with you. They probably won't use it in the first round, but you do have a lot of cap capital, and you'll have draft capital.
See, I think they're going to go to the safety route. They're going to do what they've done with, Malcolm Jenkins, and then they had McLeod. I think they're going to go to free agency and try to solve that problem. I think linebacker, somewhere between round 2, round 4. I also think Dillard's going to get traded at some point because I don't see them exercising that 5th-year option because now, with that 5th-year option, it becomes guaranteed as soon as you exercise it. So he's likely gone. So you're going to need a swing tackle somewhere in there between rounds 4 or 5 with Stoutland and you bring that in. I also think some of this depends on Kelsey. If Kelsey winds up...
A lot of it does because, again... That would mean that you got to move our boy who has looked amazing. Your big boy from Alabama, right? You otherwise have to move him in. You have to move him to center because he's your future center.
Yeah. See, which then means you're going to have to go somewhere in the rounds, probably 2 through 4, to get yourself a guard because you can move Simalu back to left guard, but you still have a pull at right guard because you don't know what's going on with Brandon Brooks. I'm guessing he's probably gone at that cap number. So you're going to have a hole there, so you're going to have to fill that.
There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot. Here's the one good thing about that line is They got a lot of depth. They really do have a lot of good depth there. Now, I don't disagree with you. When Dillard's contracts becomes guaranteed, that's an issue. Listen, great conversation, Lance. Really enjoyed it. Good stuff, buddy. Yeah, I mean, listen, without a doubt, that when you look about pushing some of the capital to next year, there's nothing that's guaranteed. Nothing is a guarantee. But if you don't like a quarterback and you opt against, you got three options, right? You either say, all right, I'm going to go veteran route, and that's that. And I'm going to use up whatever I got to do to trade for him, and then I'm going to sign him to a big contract. Or you go and say, all right, I'll take Pickett. I'm going to take a flyer on Pickett, or I'll take a flyer on Carson Strong, right? Or Malik Will, somebody like that in the draft, which you could probably get somewhere in the teens. Or you say, I don't like any of these quarterbacks. I want to then push some of my capital to the following year and go try and get the quarterback then. And this way I could see if Jalen's my answer once and for all.
Can I give you one more option just because I know his name's been brought up in the past and you and I have talked about him? Derek Carr's a free agent after next season. Would you use all three of your picks and try to get into the free agent pool with Derek Carr? Or maybe use two of your picks this year, have one you trade to the next season so you can still have two as a fallback kind of plan. But would you be in on a free agent, battle to try to get Derek Carr here?
No.
No? Okay.
I mean, I like Derek Carr, and if he dropped out of the sky, I wouldn't have a problem, but I'm not going to go overpay for Derek Carr.
Okay.
I mean, I think he's good, and I think in the right situation, he could win. But, if I got to exhaust my cap for Derek Carr,
okay, I got you.
I'd rather go another direction. By the way, speaking of having alcohol in the office, he said political campaigns, political consultants, our man Fernando.
Oh, yes.
You remember Fernando?
Yes,
we met him at John's Bar, named that restaurant Sports Bar. Fernando Trevino. He's terrific. He said the political guys always have, and I could see that, can't you? Like the big snifters.
Plus, that's a, I'm sure, a stressful job.
Right.
Oh, I got the hat still.
Exactly.
From Fernando. The churros hat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it too. I want to wear it one day.
I know. We're going to, one of these days.
Let's go to Tony in Norristown. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Tone.
Yo, what up, cuz?
What's going on, Tone?
Oh, man, just enjoying life, Ray.
Oh, man, I love that. That's a good attitude.
So I had to call in because you were talking about little Moss wanting to watch the game.
Yeah.
So in 2000, when the Flyers played the Penguins.
Yes, the 6 overtime, yeah.
5 overtime.
Yes.
Keith Primo with that goal.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. So my dad wakes me up, and he goes, listen, he goes, we're in the 3rd overtime. You can come up and watch the game. You got to go to school tomorrow. I'm like, all right. Fine with me. We celebrate that goal. He hugs me.
Oh, my God.
Pushes me down on the couch and goes, go back to bed. You're going to school tomorrow.
Well, Tony, that's the greatest. Your father's the best.
Dude, I call in all day. You know him, Santino.
Oh, I love Santino. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's fantastic, Tony.
Pushes me down on the couch, goes, that was great. Enjoy it. But in 2 hours, you're getting up and you're taking a shower and going to school.
Dude, how great. But how about that memory will stay with you forever, that he woke you up to watch the game with him?
It will stick with me forever. And that's why I love when little Moss was like, yo, Dad, like, I want to watch this game with you.
I know. I got to tell you, I'm on cloud 9 when he does this stuff. And my wife goes, you're a sucker. Right, like he's playing you. I go, well, I don't care. But when he hits me with the text, Tone, 52 yards. How about that bomb, 52 yards? Come on. My man's paying attention at least, right?
Oh, dude, he knows what's up.
Right.
It's incredible. I love it.
That's awesome.
I had to call and tell you that.
I love that story. Give Santino my love, all right, brother?
I will, man.
Thank you. Thanks, Tone. See you, buddy. Now, how great is that?
That's really cool. Makes him go now go to bed. That's awesome.
No, that's what, staying up late. I'm sure you tried to you pushed it.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Monday night, remember Monday Night Football when I was a kid started at 9.
Yeah, I've told the story before. My uncles bought me a 13-inch antenna TV for Christmas this one year, and my mom was not happy about it.
Really?
Yeah, because it went into my room.
Yeah.
They set it up without her knowing.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so I would watch Monday Night Football because it had like the 6 channels on it, right? But it was 3, 6, 10 I had. Yeah. And I would like, my mom had the heavy feet. She's not a big lady.
Right.
She's had the heavy feet.
Yeah.
So I'd be watching the game, all of a sudden I hear, and I turn it off real quick, close my eyes, and she'd be like, I know you're watching the game in there because you could see the light going through under the door.
Yeah.
But it was great, man. That was a great gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best.
I was tired Mondays and Tuesdays at school because, I'm watching Monday Night Football from the TV. My dad didn't care. It was of course, my mom.
It's the same thing, right? So I'm downstairs watching the game. He's upstairs in his room, right? So he's texting me about the game. Now, I've set up on his phone so he can watch on his phone. He's texting me about the game. And then I go, dude, he goes, I want to come downstairs. I go, no, because then I'll get busted. First of all, you can't.
Right.
No, you get school tomorrow, and the whole thing will get busted. Because my wife, she's in upstairs. She hears everything, right? So I go upstairs. I said, listen, I'll say, because Daddy, can I give you a kiss goodnight? I'm like, of course, but I'll come to you.
Right.
Because he wanted to come down. I was just trying to play me.
I got you.
So I go upstairs, and I shut the light off. I go, dude, you got to at least shut the light off. If you want to watch the game, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to say you should go to sleep. But if you want to watch the game,
go under the covers with the phone.
What I would do is I would turn the lights off, and I would go under the covers and watch the game. This way you don't get snagged. That's what I would do.
Not saying you should, but if I was in your position.
Exactly. Let's go to, where are you? Alan. Oh, Alan, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Yo, Al.
Man, I don't even know where to begin. You've got so many great topics. First of all, I'm trying to eat a delicious Vietnamese pho lunch, and I have to listen to Andrew talk about green molded cheese. That was not pleasant. Sort of ruined it.
What kind of noodles did you get?
I like the beef pho with the rare steak and the fat brisket with the traditional rice noodles.
Yes, the right. So you ever have first of all, I love it too. I love the pho. Do you ever have the clear noodles? Are they great?
Oh yes, I did have. I do. You get the clear noodles with the one that's more weight with the chicken type.
Yes, yes, exactly.
I bet. Yeah. I'm sort of somewhere in between you and Andrew with the excitement for the Eagles game. I'm not saying I got butterflies, but I think it's more than just looking forward to the game. It's somewhere in between, but I can't really figure out where. And one other thing, you know me, I'm old, 70 years old. I still read the newspaper in print. We have a subscription to the Inquirer and the New York Times. We had the Daily News, but I canceled the Daily News because it took me a while to figure out that it was the exact same paper as the Inquirer. That it differently. I used to look forward to what you said, the Friday Daily News.
That was the best.
You know me. I'm a movie nut. I used to like to compare the reviews between the columnists for the Daily News and the columnists for the Inky to see who liked what.
And then you have the Times too.
Yeah, the Times. Yeah, and I still read the Times. So the Times Arts on Friday still reviews every movie, all the obscure ones and everything like that. And God, I don't know where to begin with the sports stuff. It's great that your kids are into sports. I remember when I was growing up, the last one, let's go. I don't know if I've told this one before, but I grew up in North Jersey, so I was a major Knicks fan growing up. I'm all Philly now, you know that.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I was a big, with Willis Reed, Bill Bradley.
Sure, definitely.
Team. But the Knicks games on Channel 9 in New York on an hour tape delay, right? My dad's an accountant. He worked very late during tax season, and he would come home, and he'd see me watching the game, and all of a sudden he'd say, you know what? I think the Busher's going to hit the next shot from the corner. The Busher hits the next shot from the corner. He says, you know what? I think the next shot Bailey's going to hit from the top of the key. He does it. I'll say, what the hell? And then I finally figure out he's listening to Marv on WNBC on the way home, remembering all the plays, and then sees me watching the game and gives me the flips coming up.
You thought he was a genius.
Yeah, I thought he was a genius, and then I found out he's just listening to Marv on the way home.
That's fabulous. That's a great story. Thank you, brother. Listen, have a blessed holiday season, my friend.
You too. I'll call you before then.
All right, good. All right, good. My man. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Oh my God, that stuff. That was the other thing too. Was like sneaking games, listening to games too. Any way you could sneak a game, right? Like listen to a game, watch it. Like with the phone. Being able to access to watch the game. Like, by the way, like I told you, they watch their movies, and I'll be watching a college football game. It's the best. All right, guys, I'm sorry. Everybody hold. Stay tuned. Mikey, Miss, Tyrone, and Jen coming up next. Thanks for having it. We love you. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the morning.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Night in Memphis. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Martin Law, the law firm for injured workers. Visit PAWorkInjury.com. After that impressive win over the Warriors on Saturday, the Sixers came back late an egg against the Memphis Grizzlies in Memphis. No Joel Embiid or Seth Curry for the Sixers. Tyrese Maxey, your leading scorer, with 23 points in a night where you needed Tobias Harris to step up. He only attempted 12 field goals, so the Sixers handled the loss. Flyers, on the other hand, looking to win their third straight game tonight when they host the Devils. Puck drop will be at 7 o'clock, and you can listen live right here on 97.5 The Fanatic. This update is also brought to you by BioNTech and Pfizer. Some people think fall is the best time of the year. It may also be a great time to consider getting vaccinated against COVID-19. Sponsored by